Exactly.
Exactly, bro. All right.
Yeah.
I don't need my phone. Let's turn off the Wi-Fi.
I know. I already put my phone away. We just
Freestyling.
freestyle.
Backseat freestyle. All
All
right. Hey.
I know that song now.
Katie's like, I get the reference.
FYI.
This is going to be fun because this is going to be the last intro I do for the challenge.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's not technically
That's
a
not-
recap.
Well, yeah, it'll be the last roundtable recap
It'll be the last recap.
intro that you do.
Yeah. So, guys, before we start, without getting too sentimental, this has been one hell of a run.
Hell yeah.
4 years ago, in some odd months, Josh, me, and Corrina decided out of nowhere, hey, we're going to plug a couple mics in our laptop and just talk about the season, put it on Spotify and see what happens. And we're going to DM a couple people and see if they'll join us. And Devin was stupid enough to say yes. And 4 years later, all the things that we ever wanted or thought we could do in this, we've accomplished. All the things people told us we couldn't do, we've knocked out of the park by far.
Yep.
In 4 years, we've covered over 16 seasons of the challenge. We've seen countless eliminations, dailies, 16 finals.
New people.
16 is crazy. How does that math even work, if I'm being honest?
It makes me want to throw up a
We
little
have
bit.
All-Stars, CBS,
All the international ones.
It's been absolutely nuts. And
I think we have over like 75 interviews.
Oh, it's up towards that. And by the time we wrap it up, it'll be closer to that.
Yeah.
But for those 4 years, it's been a crazy fucking ride. And I couldn't think of any other people that I would have rather gone on this ride with than you guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for the time you've donated to the podcast, to come on here at hours that are completely fucking inconvenient for everybody.
This is ridiculous.
Staying on for the wee hours of the morning, talking about the stupidest shit. Whether it's, the challenge itself, maple syrup heights, fucking the benefits of going to Circle K, all of that.
Yep.
The fandom of Taylor Swift, which has led us in a totally different direction.
You taking about 20 different episodes to finally get Alex's podcast name right.
Cartoons with two dudes.
That's right.
And I still will probably fuck it up.
Yeah.
Consistency and low bars is what we're still about. With that being said, I like I said, I couldn't think of people I would have rather taken this journey with. And I want to thank you guys so much, because it wouldn't have been what it is without you guys.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So don't cry.
Don't cry for me.
We cry on the clock. Don't let capitalism.
We cry and shit on the clock, okay?
Boss makes a dollar, I make a dime.
They win.
Have you not seen the wage gaps lately?
I can't thank Alex enough for answering a simple tweet and then joining us, and he's sticking around with us. Thank you.
I just love to yap, guys. And I just, I've enjoyed every time I come on. Always looking forward to the next one of 16 seasons that we've done this for. I'm honored to be here for the last roundtable. All of the good stuff. I feel like you guys all live like in an apartment building. You're all neighbors, like it's like friends or something. And I'm like in the building over, and I just come over from time to time. We have fun.
I love that so much.
Not on purpose. That's so funny.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I love that.
So, all right, guys, for one of the last times. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Challenge Fandom Podcast. It wouldn't be right if I didn't fuck it up.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. Challenge Fandom Podcast. Rick Hayes, my beautiful wife Corrina Hayes. We've got Josh motherfucking Chambers, Tony Stats and Info Lance, Katie Bad Blood Pahura. Guess who's Bazak? And then coming back to round out the final season of our final roundtables. Circling it all around. Alex Brizard from the Circle. Two Dudes Watch Cartoons. Thank you so much for coming on, guys.
I know, right? All the sound effects.
Did it my own. Yeah, no, happy to be here. Woo!
Look, we are big house-made sound effects.
Yes.
Like, our whole thing is going to be like, you know. that's
They got more charm.
Yeah. It's production level at its highest. So, if you couldn't guess it, we're here to talk about Challenge 41, Bets and New Threats, the final part 1 and part 2, and basically just recap the season as a whole. And when I say recap, I'm using that word really loosely. We're just going to sit here and bullshit about the whole
We're going to talk about what we liked.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just going to vibe out. We're going to enjoy it. This is going to be an old school episode where we don't have any fucking notes. We're just here to talk and enjoy each other's opinions.
No notes.
Old school,
No
baby.
notes. All vibes.
All vibes.
All vibes.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't say anything else.
I don't
but
know.
all vibes.
I like it. All the vibes. So many vibes.
Real quick, before we dive into just vibing out, I think it's really important that we do go over a bit of the final.
Yeah, for sure.
So the final starts out. We've got 4 pairs. We've got Theo and Adrian. We've got Sydney and Turbo. We've got Michaela and Cedric, and Olivia and Jeremy. And
people
What?
from the real world or road rules made it to the final for the first time in challenge history.
Wild.
Ever. Just want to point that out.
Which is
Forever.
Which is even crazier when you factor in the fact that, and people didn't even know it, but this final part 2 was the last episode of the challenge anyone will ever watch on MTV, because as of 2025, MTV is done, shut down, gone.
Whoa.
It hurts.
We'll still be able to watch the reunion episodes, which, by the way, again, guys, we won't be recapping that. We never do. That's not changing this episode, but we might chat about it online or whatever. So, but yeah, it just kind of blew my mind when I saw that notification today, and I was like, wow, so that is literally the last episode we'll ever watch on MTV. Now, we do have there's some chatter out there that Paramount Plus has already picked up the challenge for 42. So we'll most likely get 42 over on Paramount Plus. And I guess kind of see what happens from there. But yeah, it's a little crazy out there. We got Netflix buying up Warner Brothers and MTV going completely out. It's just crazy.
I do think it's serendipitous that the final recap that we're doing is on the same day that MTV is announcing that they'll be shutting down operations in 2025.
Yeah.
That's
the universe works in mysterious ways.
There's a reason, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Josh?
I was just saying that the people that bought it have also own Pluto, and they have their own challenge station on there. So that's the only thing that's the only thing I got my fingers crossed and moving forward. But we'll see.
Yeah, and here's my thing with this is it's a sad day for millennials and Gen Xers across the board with MTV going down, and social media killed the video star.
Yeah.
And I really believe that term. With that being said, I don't really feel bad for MTV. They had the last 20 years to evolve.
At least the last 10. Like, you knew.
The last 5. Anything.
Literally.
The last one.
Like, I'm just saying, like,
well, there's still time.
Yeah.
But they knew. You could see it happening. You could see it coming. And
you saw their programming took a huge turn at one point to all challenge and ridiculously.
Yeah.
You know, when they canceled ridiculousness, that should have been the final writing on the wall there. But literally. But what's crazy is, like you guys are saying, it's not as if this is a sudden drop off for MTV. This has been a slow decline. They have had time to try to pivot, and it didn't work for them. So while I'm sad for MTV, assuming the challenge continues elsewhere, that could be good for the franchise, is all I'm saying.
It
I
could,
agree.
hopefully that could save it, because it wasn't like it was doing too great on MTV.
And that's my thing, is this is the only thing that can save the challenge, is getting off MTV, because otherwise it dies.
Might be like a blessing in disguise kind of thing for the show.
They need to get it on Paramount, where it airs. If it's going to be on TV, it airs the same time as Big Brother and Survivor does.
50% of the final on this season was CBS players. Because Cedric's Big Brother, Jeremy's Amazing Race, and then Sydney and Michaela are Survivor.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nuts.
That's nuts.
And it really is a new generation taking over the challenge. And, you know, maybe it's time that the challenge evolves to a degree as well. I think we'll get one final season of kind of like old school play. They're going to try to really lean into that to save it. But even if that happens and they do save it, we're getting the next generation of players, and they're not real world. They're not road rules. It's not
like, eventually they're going to have to move on from the OG players, you know? And my thing is like, I think you're right. I think they're definitely going to, you know, they're going to take a shot with OG players for 42. Even just chatter that I'm hearing from people from places is that
unknown sources,
lots of calls,
reliable unknown sources.
Yes, absolutely unnamed, but reliable. It's. I definitely think they're going to go that route, but my concern is that they've already tried this with All Stars.
It's not going to
work. And how well did All Stars actually do? Like it did okay. I'm not saying it did horrible.
It did great the first season,
right? But again, they got to a point where they had to incorporate modern day players into All Stars, and it immediately tanked. You know, and so like eventually they're going, and that's the thing, the fans are not going to accept new players. Like the majority of the fandom doesn't accept new players. They want their OGs. They want the CTs and the bananas forever, and that's just not feasible.
Well, and here's my thing is my premonition of how it's going to go is they're going to lean heavy into vets on 42. And I'm talking vets like, and no offense to these guys, because I love Derek K. I love Brad. I love Darrell.
Yeah.
These guys I've watched for 20 years. But that's the issue. I've watched them for 20 years. And you're putting them in against 26-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's not fair competition. If you're going to bring vets back, you got to bring back era 3 and newer. You got to give me a Ross. You got to give me Kylan. You got to give me Devin, Corey,
Jordan,
Ollie, Fessy, Jordan. Like you said, give me those era 3, era 4 vets. It's their time now.
Exactly.
They have to carry it on. All right. With these new competitors, and then they become the vets of time.
Yep.
It's the only way this is going to work. We can't. I love CT. Yeah. But CT isn't going to do 10 more seasons.
Yeah.
And if he does, it's not going to be the CT we all know.
No.
Yeah, and that's the sad reality of it. And hopefully the MTV producers hear this and they really do not lean into this so heavy unless you're going to have a huge cast.
So
if you have a huge cast, then yes, bring everybody back.
Let me ask you a question just on the season as a whole. Since I've been off Twitter, I'll be honest, I am very disconnected from what the general fans think. I've been off Twitter this whole year, which is, so it's very new to me. Do the fans not like this season? Is that what I'm gathering from what you guys were saying?
Everyone that I've talked to thinks this is probably the best season since War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, thank God. Because I was like, I thought this was the pinnacle of what modern day challenge should look like.
Agree.
I
think there were some problems, but it 100%. Was a huge improvement from the last few seasons we've seen.
This season is the closest we've gotten to golden era challenge that we've been in 10 seasons.
Yes.
And they slapped with all the new threats. Entertain. I don't know if they all are genuinely who they are in real life as they are on the show, but they made it believable. Like I felt like I was watching a real reality show where I didn't know things behind the curtain. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The fights and the drama felt real for a change. And what's so fun is sometimes we get real fights with these OGs, but they're so forced.
Yes.
Like they're a real fight, but it's just forced. Their heart's not in it. It's not like something they care about.
Yeah.
This was genuine game drama, like
history.
There was all the elements there. So to hear that in 42, they might not be leaning as hard on these new threats as I was hoping. Yeah. That's just disappointing. Given the spectacle that this season was.
Yeah.
I agree.
Josh, do you have anything?
I did, and now just to talk about the fights, like one of the best things, the rivals that I loved about this season was the Bananas and Olivia right off the bat,
Right.
and how that ended up, and how Bananas ended up going home, and that was just one of the.
It's a little fortuitous.
Moments.
She was the Kingslayer.
Well, God, and look, we're gonna jump around all over. If you haven't seen the final yet and you're listening to this, what the fuck are you doing? Go watch the final, then come back.
Yeah.
Because what I'm about to say is about to spoil the whole shit. I am gonna give my very first hot take, and this might be my hottest take. Mm-hmm. And a few of you guys have heard this before. I think Olivia has the best 4-season arc of challenge history.
Let's go. Couldn't have wrote it better.
Yeah. Sign, seal, delivered.
Dude, comes in first season as a rookie with another rookie male that is lauded as one of the future challengers, right? The best. Could be one of the best. They make
She's
it to
being
the final.
carried. I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah, quotes, but still holds her own. Still goes 3-0 in eliminations, in some physical eliminations. Nobody expects her to win those. She fucking freak accident that they won't let us forget because they show us.
I don't stop showing it.
Yeah, I wish they would stop showing
the audio.
Give a little QR code with the clip if people haven't seen it. You can scan it while you're watching.
That would be so interesting if reality shows did that. A flashback QR code.
Yeah. Should I patent this right now? Yeah. Trademark. I call dibs.
If you want to see the scene they're talking about in full, go to our website.
I like it. It's fine.
But yeah, sorry. Keep going.
I said just a sizzle reel of all the history that builds into like one big fight.
But so we go from that, like, so she's an inch away from losing her life to showing up at that final 2 day or like a day or two later when they give away the $38,000 to Evan and Tori. Next season, she comes in. She turns on her two closest allies in Nerys and Horacio.
In an attempt to make the final and falls just short.
The episode before the final and loses to Nerys in an elimination. He becomes the biggest villain we've seen on the challenge in a while with Jade that season.
Yep.
Comes back the next season, smooths it all over, redoes her social game, lays low
builds up trust.
Shows she's still... Yeah, shows she's still competitive, can still do it, still compete, and then comes in this season and just runs it as one of the top women the whole season.
Yeah.
Made moves, everybody knew she was in power. Everybody knew that in the beginning, still went after her, couldn't get rid of her man. Yep. And then that comeback.
Yep. Oh my God.
That comeback.
Challenge history, literally, for so many reasons.
It's one of the biggest comebacks I think I've ever seen. I was live texting one of my friends, and when they, we're just jumping around, but when they get to the point where they are in fourth and waiting 10 minutes, I texted my friend and I said, wow, I really thought they could win this. I'm shocked that they're out. I just wrote them off completely. I did too. I cannot think of the last time I watched a challenge final where I'm literally like getting up out of my seat while watching. It was,
Sarah and I were sitting there trying to rationalize how they could win. We're like, well, maybe when they get up to the top of the mountain, they'll be like, and you also have to go back down, like they've done several times before.
I said, for sure.
Full disclosure.
Absolute full disclosure.
I've known who's won this season since before it even aired.
I did not.
So when we got into this final, I'm like, okay, I want to see how this plays out. How do they get there?
Because and then when they were in fourth place, Rick and I looked at each other and we were like, is this the first time the spoilers are? Because then you start doing the winners.
They were wrong.
Me and Turbo. And I'm like, dude, this is a winner's edit. Her confessional,
Everything.
The music that was playing as they were going up the mountain.
Oh.
She's talking about
and they
their
were so
struggle.
far. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, are the spoilers wrong for the first time? I was like, holy shit, am I going to have to celebrate Sydney and Turbo fucking winning? Damn it. Like,
I was ready.
I can't do that.
It was insane. It was the most, honestly, this was probably the most intense final I can remember. In a really, really long time. Like since, again, the golden ages.
Yes.
Like watching
for real.
PT and DM try to catch up to Johnny and Camilla going up on Battle of the Exes too. Like that's the feeling it fucking gave me.
Yeah.
And I was like on the edge, my legs folded, sitting on the couch, like, oh my God.
Shirt over my mouth. Oh my God.
I turned into the guy I am when I watch football. Like we were sitting there and I was like, you keep that fucking road tight, Jeremy. You keep it tight. And then they go past fucking Theo and Adrian. I was like, nah, Theo, you got to land in that shit.
Oh my God. Well, so I think I jinxed them when they're giving those winner edits. My wife was a big fan of Sydney on Survivor. So I said, oh, babe, come check this out. Like Sydney is about to win the challenge. As I said that, the music changed. They cut to, and I was like, oh my God, wait, maybe not. And I literally was, so my wife and I watched the finale and she doesn't even know Jeremy or Olivia and was like, that was fucking amazing.
Now,
she was even thrilled, and it was the only part of the season she watched.
I love that.
Look, we all knew Jeremy was a beast, and even it surprised me being able to do that.
Yes,
on the second day of a challenge where you've gotten,
we watched him lose the stair stepper to Sydney.
Yes.
I just felt like if history's going to repeat,
thing, right?
3 times in a dow.
That was bad.
And then doing 10 minutes
so
after
bad.
that.
And then,
oh my God.
So this is what's so interesting to me is I was worried about Cedric and Michaela's 5 minutes. Jeremy and Olivia waited 10 minutes at Connect 4
in less than half the distance.
Unbelievable.
And then, so Jeremy, all the flowers to him on this, but Olivia does this 7 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
She beasted past the karma from the drama this season of her passing Michaela and Sydney.
Yes.
The satisfaction that gave me.
Beautiful.
Oh, my heart.
Look, I'm going to be honest. If I was that salty, I would refer to her as that girl from Alaska, too.
Oh, Michaela's so salty. Oh, my gosh. She's so salty right now.
This is what I love in the challenge, though. They should be.
Yeah.
They should be. Like, ready for, and we can talk more about this, but I think we got to discuss what this looks like without Michaela's ankle being hurt.
Oh.
And that's first of all, girl, get your ankles checked out, please, because the amount of times you twisted them this way, I'm worried.
Like Gumby. They shouldn't be bending
hold on. After you twist it one time, it is much more prone to be twisted like a second and a third. If you're going to continue to play on it.
Jeez, man. It was just like every time she walked over some wiggly rocks this season, and I was like, girl, you got Anissa ankles. What are you doing?
She said, forget you all, I'm going to finish. They're like, let us take your vitals. They're like, no, I'm going to go.
That was also crazy. I'm telling you, everything in this final was nuts.
I'm surprised they allowed that, in all honesty.
She wasn't going to do it because that's what took her out last time.
Yeah.
She knows.
Absolutely.
I think they took him anyways.
I
and
don't
they just
play
left
the challenge. I just talk about it.
Thrown down with production.
That's what I'm saying. But no, they definitely took her vitals because I remember them talking to her and saying like she's been cleared. But you could see it in her eyes, and we've heard so many challengers tell us this on interviews and stuff. Is the worst thing you could do is see the medical team because the chances that you're going to get pulled, whether from a daily or a final, are huge, right? And so, I could tell she was like no because she didn't feel right, and I think she was afraid of what would happen if they took her vitamins.
Oh, yeah.
And so she was like, no, you ain't fucking touching me. Get away from me.
Guys, I feel like this challenge was reckless. This whole
it was?
So
The river?
day
The
one,
fucking river?
day one was literally designed just to wear them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
It was, let's just push you to your limit, make you run a marathon on a mountain, and then put you on a Stairmaster, and then make you swim in ice cold fucking water.
Yeah.
And then
Why the Stairmaster again, though? Did we not
Solely to wear them out.
Budget?
Solely to wear
that's
them
it?
out. These are the
Okay.
ones that didn't fall from trivia.
Oh, okay. Those are the ones we saved. We had too many. We had
In
some in
shipping containers.
storage.
Might as well use
bring
them
on
since
in, guys.
since these ones didn't break.
they're in
You
their
know, last
38
season we had the ATVs.
They're
Sorry,
in our
I'm done now.
38 storage carts.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That we use for every challenge. But it was strictly to wear them out. And then they do all of that and say climb a mountain. And I'm thinking, look, these people have no experience in the Andes are no joke. It's not like you're climbing the Appalachians.
What do we think
So
your
can I put it into
temperature was,
perspective
PS?
for the height?
Oh,
Do we
it's
have any idea?
So,
freezing.
Flight 571 that crashed in the Andes, like the rugby team.
Oh, yeah.
So they climbed higher
Yeah. That's all
on
you
the
guys said.
challenge than the plane crashed.
Right.
So the plane crashed
Yeah.
at,
Fuck that.
I looked it up because that's me.
No.
The plane crashed at 12,020 feet, and they were well beyond
Yeah.
that, like by hundreds of feet by the time that they got to the top of
Yeah,
that.
13.
So
They were at
They were- no, they-
15,000, weren't they?
I think it's very
Round 13. Yeah.
I think it's very telling that they were all exhausted and at the top none of them
Yeah.
took off their winter jackets. If anything, they bundled up more.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this because I have heard like a lot of people questioning this and talking about this. Is one of the biggest questions has been why wasn't TJ at the top of the mountain?
Because he would have been dead. No, I'm
Yeah.
just
Well,
kidding.
first of all, there was no safe way to land a helicopter up there. That's why they had to the Sherpa people had to carry Turbo down a little ways to get to
Wait, we gotta
the
talk about this.
Yeah.
to get to the helicopter. Okay. What?
No, I'm just
I can't remember
on
Rick's
Turbo.
face.
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
I totally
We're gonna
forgot
get into
about
that
this.
for
Guys,
sure.
this final was so packed.
So the helicopter had no safe way to land at the top of the mountain. TJ would have had to actually climb up and back down that mountain with the cast and the production crew because they climbed up and they had to climb all the way back down, or like halfway back down to where like Turbo.
I'd be so pissed.
They were like, all right, go that way.
And then I also heard that the weather was actually so bad that they couldn't even, they had to wait a couple days before they could come back and pick up all the cameras because they couldn't get a helicopter up there and they couldn't get everybody up there to get the cameras. So they had to come back like the next day or the day after. That's all from, I guess, was talked about on Challenge Mania. I did not hear it personally, but it was sent in to me via a message from a follower. And they were like, hey, did you hear about this? Da, 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 da. And so,
yes, thank you, follower.
Thank you, follower. So I thought that was definitely pretty interesting. But yeah, you go for it.
I think if it was definitely production that shot that option down, because TJ would have fucking climbed that shit in Hoka sandals.
No, it was
bare fucking garbage working a button up.
Yeah, I think
any chance he gets to wear a fancy coat, he's there.
Yeah, well, and I think like one of the things like I've seen TJ talk about in a lot of different interviews and stuff like that, and even like on his YouTube channel and stuff, when he was like more active on that, is that, you know, even though like his accident and his brain injury was so long ago, he still like not struggles with things, but he has to keep that kind of stuff. So I would imagine that TJ's insurance policy of whatever that may be, contract does not allow him to do certain things, and that's why. I know that he's gotten in arguments with production because he wants to try certain dailies and they're like, nah, bro.
No.
They have let him try a few. They have let him try some, but he's had to get.
I want the footage of that.
I know, so do I.
Give it to us.
So, all right,
wow.
Let's go back for a second because we mentioned this. There's a lot, kind of like everybody said.
Oh my god.
The fact that Olivia
There needs to be a map here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of what just happened.
But Olivia doing this while being 7 weeks pregnant is so fucking impressive.
It really is. It truly is.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that I really want to say about the Olivia thing, because I've seen it so much, is the like, oh, she only won because she was with Jeremy. Here's the thing that I will say. Do I think that Olivia would have been able to win this final with somebody else? There's a chance not. But
no.
Do I think that Jeremy would have won with the other people other than maybe Sydney, who he couldn't have been partnered with anyway? Same. The thing is, yes, Jeremy carried the speed. He set that pace that got them to pass everybody.
But she
Olivia
kept
up with it. She still did the work. It's not like she hopped on his back and he fucking carried her up
He
the
didn't
backpack.
land in her.
He didn't banana backpack her up the mountain.
This was not Kenny and Wes.
Okay, so let's not pretend like just because Jeremy set the pace that Olivia didn't fucking match it all final long.
Also,
he also is just a good partner to her. Like, this is proof that if you have the right partner,
and if nothing else,
you're
they were
gonna
the only
do better.
three-person
he's
team.
not winning this.
Youngest challenge champ ever in history. There's a lot of firsts this season.
Her kid's already got a challenge championship before.
And Nani.
And Nani.
And Leroy.
And Leroy.
No.
Oh, no.
Shots fired.
We'll keep Lee out of this.
Damn.
I don't think Jeremy is winning this final with Aviv. Is what it basically comes down to, because that was his permanent partner. So while I judged him so harshly for this decision, kudos to him for staking a claim and taking Olivia. That was the game-winning move of this. Now, say what you want. If people are like poo-pooing Olivia's win, he chose her. He had a choice of who to pick, and he strategically went for her. And that says so much to me, because those are the intangibles in the game. And for the last 4 seasons that we've talked about her, we've said she's got those intangibles. She's really good at those things that are hard to quantify.
Yep.
And it paid off.
So-
It paid off.
100%. And
Mother!
And you can see
Mother is mothering.
in the past, before she got that bad injury, she was injured earlier in
With
that
Carabiner.
same final
yeah,
with her hand, with the
Her hand, her finger or whatever.
She is a badass.
Oh, for sure she is. And look, I personally think she probably handled that cold better than any single person up there because of her history of living in Alaska.
Yeah.
She was the only one that you never saw complain going up that mountain saying, I'm fucking freezing. I can't feel my legs. Nothing. She just, and look,
I complained
times
about how cold it was more than her. I was complaining on the couch more than her.
Same.
And look, here's my real thought on Michaela. Even if Michaela doesn't roll her ankle, I think she still runs short on the mountain. And the reason
let's
I
talk
say
about
that is because of where they live.
Olivia
lives in Arizona, which is at a higher elevation than Houston, Texas. And
Lots
anywhere
of
pretty
hiking.
much in Texas.
Yeah,
Lots of hiking.
and she does hike a lot.
And elevation hikes, like those hills outside of
they're big hikes.
Yeah, they're good elevation to climb as far as steepness, I should say.
Yes,
And I think that's what got like Michaela and Turbo, and I think that's what got them was the altitude. Like
It's
other
an
than her
art.
ankle. But it's difficult. If you don't train in those types of altitudes, it's really, really difficult to do something like that.
Like we live at 5,000 feet above sea level.
Yeah.
We went to Colorado Springs, which is like at 7,500, 8,000 feet above sea level. We felt it. And it was only 3,000 feet. Like I took a couple steps and I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
So
head change.
I definitely think that plays a part. But before we see the amazing comeback of Olivia and Cedric, we do get an amazing comeback of Michaela and Cedric.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm mixing everyone up now here.
That's okay. We're following.
Those two. So I think, and there's a lot of ifs, ands, buts, or whatever. But like, if those two don't lose their rope, if her ankle is good, I do genuinely think they probably snag this. There's no disrespect to Jeremy and Olivia, because I think what they did was fantastic and no one can ever take that away. But but as a TV viewer, I'll be honest, that's what made this so exciting to me, is every team had pros and cons as to why I thought even Theo and freaking Adrian for a minute. They're in second. I'm like, oh my God, they're in second. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My biggest argument against that, though, is if you look at the last few dailies that are all endurance based, Sydney and Turbo won those, not Michaela and Cedric.
That's totally fair.
Michaela and Cedric have been coming in last these last few times.
That's true.
So that's my thing is I don't think they passed Sydney and Turbo at any point, but Jeremy and Olivia passed both regardless.
And put distance.
And they put distance.
Do you think it's fair that they got held back 5 minutes for somebody else taking their rope?
I was just going to say,
absolutely,
before we go up the mountain, I want to see what everybody thinks about the rope situation. Do you think it was handled appropriately? And do you think that somebody there potentially purposefully took it? And how do you feel about that? Let's go.
Let's go around the horn. I got hard feelings, so I'll wait.
I think that if you have camera footage of everybody waking up the next morning and everybody competing in that overnight challenge, then you have footage of somebody taking the rope and you're deciding not to show it.
Yeah.
Whether it's because, and I'm not like, I don't care about production saying that it's going to favor one person or another. I just mean that I think that they know who did it. And I think that they could not be bothered with it because it was a matter of like, if you can't keep track of your things and somebody else takes them, then that's your own thing. But I still think that it's bullshit. Because you have the confessional with Theo basically saying, pretty sure it was me.
Well, I'm like, I got confused because I'm like, wait, didn't Theo kind of like say it was him without saying it was him?
Yes.
Did I miss something?
No, I thought it was an admission, if I'm being honest.
Because Theo goes, I left ours right outside our tent. I get out. I grab this one. I don't know if it's ours.
I don't know it's ours. Yeah.
But I grabbed it, so here we are. I honestly think that Theo took that one, couldn't remember where he exactly put his, or maybe put it somewhere else. And then, sabotage. Play the music.
All right, here, I'm going to give my take on this one real quick before anybody goes in, because I'm going to play the counter argument. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. TJ told you, keep track of your rope. You will need it later.
Like, why didn't he put
it? It was such a loose rule.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. And look, there hasn't been any sabotage. Like, hey, do you want to give this person a penalty since you finished this stage first?
That's true.
No, there hasn't. Oh. Guess what? Theo took it into his own hands, and all's fair and love won the challenge. He didn't.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Well, guys, what we are missing here is all of these can be true. One, it is bullshit that production does not. I agree with most of your take, but I think that I don't think they had cameras on it. Otherwise, why are they leaving this up to like figure it out yourself?
I mean, that's true because they didn't have cameras for the onions. And
this goes back to the middle season where they literally are throwing things. And so we have learned there is an era of if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So I do not blame Theo for doing this. I'm not here like, man, I can't believe he did this. For me, this is a production bullshit. Yeah. They either should know who took it and like care, or I guess like need to make it clear. I guess here's my problem, and I rewound this because I was so curious about this. We do not see the words come out of TJ's mouth. Watch your rope. It's like an ADR. They're showing the players when they say it. So I am under the suspicion, how clear was this made to them versus they just need to cover their ass? So I think this all goes back to the mid-season cheating scandal of like, they did not have the cameras to cover their ass. So like, good on Theo. My question is, where's the fourth rope? Like, where did the fourth rope go? Yeah.
Did they burn it?
Here's my thing. This is what I was kind of saying. Like, I feel like
we
a lot
have
of
mystery
people,
minutes in. This season was amazing.
Mystery.
I feel like a lot of people are looking at this like, Theo just grabbed whatever rope. No. Part of me feels like Theo took that bitch and fucking chucked it out into the wild.
No, I'm 100. That's what my point is Theo
and purposely
still on the mountain.
And my thing is look, is it a shitty move? Sure. Is it something I would do in that situation? Absolutely. Do I think that Cedric should? Why the fuck did you not take it inside?
That was
your
really
tent?
bad of Cedric.
So
I watched Cedric on Big Brother, and he was a little bit of an airhead at times, and I was like, oh my God, he's not doing that in the challenge. And this was the first moment I was like,
oh, there it is.
There it is. Because even his explanation, he goes, I know I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. And I'm like, Cedric.
I will say, what would make it the best
Cedric.
TV, though, is while Theo and Adrian got the penalty of having to stay out overnight, right? Everybody else went to bed. They had to do it the full night, which also is a little bit weird in contrast to like a 5-minute penalty for losing the thing you were supposedly told not to lose versus you came in last, so you get no sleep and everybody else gets many hours of sleep. But here's the thing. Set that all up. Everybody else has gone to bed because they're last. Theo is stuck standing out there.
Oh my God, and he has time.
And the rope is sitting there. Because
that's when he did
Cedric
it.
Says,
staring him in the face.
So he just
He's
picks it up
stewing
and tosses
about
it in
it.
the fire.
Yep.
They should have shown us that. They should have shown us that. The rope was staring him in the face. It was like taunting him like the Green Goblin mask.
Take me. Put me in the fire.
He looks around. He's like, there's no cameras.
For him to watch it burn in its entirety and have zero evidence.
Oh my God. This is what I'm saying is, like, we have, how many times have I come on to these podcasts? We have never once talked about something like this. Like, what a fascinating start to the final. This was just the start.
And it reminds me of, I always forget who it was, but the season, I think it was one of the X's seasons. Christina and Brandon were on it.
The number that got stolen.
Yes. Yeah. And there was a penalty for that, wasn't there?
Yes.
To the people who did it?
And I think they saw who, but they figured out.
Because I think it was Camilla.
Camilla
and Tony.
We saw you chuck that shit.
I said her name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did it too. Sorry. It's word vomit.
It's our last episode.
Look what you can't do.
There's no rules.
Let the fucks fly.
Bitches were out.
It's my fault. I said it.
But
anywho, that's that same-ish situation, different font.
Yeah.
But they had the video evidence and they scrolled it. This is the two incidences we've seen this time. Think about it. The food thing, they showed us the only clip they had because they played it 9 fucking times. And so they had no video evidence of this, so they have to be like, okay, it's on you since we can't take responsibility.
It's because Theo was slicking the motherfucker just.
Hey, and that's why I'm like, good on him. I don't love it.
How'd that fire get brighter?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Where'd you get that firewood, Theo? Yeah.
Found some just laying around.
Let's stick just a little linear here. Can we talk about the other? So like the sleep thing. These are sometimes, I don't want to say like filler, but it's kind of bullshit. Like just a way to keep him overnight.
Yeah.
Turbo staying out essentially all night long.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking moron! What is he doing? I actually think this is self-sabotage. I think I think this is so when he or if he loses, he could be like, "Oh, it's because I didn't have any sleep. I didn't sleep ever. No fire." Yeah, I think this is all a preemptive excuse.
You want to know what my real thought is on this? Is that Turbo purposely did that because he didn't want to be in the tent cold. He wanted to be close to the fire.
Yeah.
That is my thought.
Oh, well, I think
That
both
makes
are
sense.
selfish reasons, and I think we've nailed his motivations, unfortunately. I really thought we were about to celebrate a Turbo win, but even think about this, as they are falling behind, you hear him being like, I didn't sleep at all, Sydney. And I wanted Sydney to be like, dude, you fucking did that yourself.
Literally, bro. You made
the whole time. I just wanted her to be like, shut the fuck up and let's go. She didn't.
Are you guys surprised she didn't stake a claim?
So this goes back to what Corrina said. TJ emphasized you can stake a claim on anyone. So
anyone.
Jeremy could have actually run the last part.
Well, could it have been a female too? Could she have picked a girl partner?
I have a feeling if someone had the cojones to be like, I want a same-sex partner, he would have been like, you know what? No, I don't think they would have let a male pair up.
He's like, I'm going to take Cedric.
Yeah, give me Cedric. Yeah, no, I don't think they do that.
I don't think they would have allowed that, but I do think that they would have allowed rookie, vet pair.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Cedric didn't stake a claim.
I'm surprised Cedric. I'm surprised Adrian, and I'm surprised Sydney didn't think more about it.
Yeah,
Adrian especially.
Yeah. Like the only one that was smart that would have been smart not to was Olivia and Jeremy.
Yeah.
But like
but even Jeremy could have staked on Sydney, and that would have been a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
I kind of thought he was going to do it. I really actually thought
won.
I was really surprised. None of them did it, and I chalk it up purely to exhaustion.
And maybe this is just the inner me, but when they did get past and Sydney was talking shit to Turbo, I was really wishing she was going to look back and say, I bet CT wouldn't have quit.
Oh. And you know what? She's savage enough to say some shit like that.
Did you guys see CT's post on Instagram?
No, tell me.
Tell us everything.
It's the clip of Turbo getting carried down the mountain on the fucking thing. And
all right,
got,
so
music playing in the background. I can't remember the song, but it's fucking savage, and I love it so much. I was like,
we're talking about it. We're talking about it since Turbo he did his no sleep dance.
Let's get into it.
Connect 4.
That is such a strange sentence.
At the very end, he gets second place, and he's got to be
Connect 4.
Connect 4 and pillow fights are his strong suits.
And then he's got to be carried down the mountain after he gets second place. I know he would be so angry to hear me say this, but I know all of you here as reality TV lovers will understand. I hope this is the last time we see Turbo. I hope this is not in that way. I hope this is Turbo's legacy. I hope this is the
we
capstone.
Never know what happened. He doesn't show up to the reunion. There's no speak of him ever again.
He said he'll answer even if he's in a coma.
That was pretty crazy.
He will wake up from coma.
Show up for TJ.
I think it is very emblematic of his entire journey, his fall from grace. In his 10-year tenure of the challenge.
Starts off a champ and just
probably not even 10 years, honestly.
That was the worst moment for him in his challenge career. Like, I'm sorry, do you forget like a couple seasons back when the entire house beat you at an elimination? Just so you go away?
Really.
They didn't want you there that bad. The whole house was like, do this. Hey, you won. Yeah, bye, Turbo.
Bye, Turbo.
So
I think that Turbo has this idea of who he is, and then reality slapped him in the fucking face at about 12,000 feet.
Yes.
And then I also think he's delusional to think that when he was getting carried down that mountain, he was thinking it was that scene where it was like, careful, he's a hero.
Yes.
And that's not what
like,
it was.
That's not at all what it was.
It was all us looking at him
the
like
real faster if they just let him go.
Yeah, everybody looking at him like this poor man just yeet him down the hill.
From Ace Ventura taking the package in the very beginning.
My gosh. Exactly.
Just let him slinky down the stairs.
I gotta say though, like of all the ridiculous fucking shit that we saw Turbo do this season, and especially this final, I gotta say that so far my favorite one is seeing that he blocked Sydney as soon as when he got home. He blocked her on everything.
He did?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He fucking blocked her on everything. Yeah,
I haven't heard any of this tea.
If you go to her page, her announcement post of their placement, it's got two words for the caption, and it says "first loser" or something like that. And then it's got them at the top of the mountain, and the second slide it shows Turbo Tuba blocked you, whatever, however you say his name. And I just think that just says a lot about Turbo, his character, his ego, how he felt about Sydney, and the weird shit we were hearing about what he was doing behind the scenes with her.
You made that sound way more lascivious than it was.
He was.
You don't want to.
Very controlling. He was trying to keep her from talking to her family and her boyfriend and wouldn't let her talk to other people in the house.
Yes.
And yeah.
So talking to people in the house, I get, but talking to your family, what the fuck?
Yeah. Do you remember on Ride or Dies when he was on there with that girl, Tamara, or whatever his name was? And there was and there was a lot of rumors that she wasn't allowed to talk to people. Like, we've talked to people on that season who confirmed this.
He did the same thing.
That she was not allowed to talk to anybody in the house. The
social game scares Turbo.
That's why he sleeps on the couch.
Yeah. It does. Well, and like
as someone who's not scared of anything. Oh my God.
Sydney even said it. She said, Turbo is not comfortable with my friendship with Jeremy. Obviously, we didn't get a lot of details, but the behind the scenes leaks and things.
He's intimidated. He's our last podcast. He's never going to find me. He's intimidated by these young bucks. Like, when I talk about like the Shakespearean nature of the challenge and seeing journeys like this is the sort of shit I love, because I was enamored with Turbo his first season. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is amazing. And every season since then, I have just lost all respect. And I think him and Sydney as the big bad boogeyman of this season is just such a perfect, and for them to lose in spectacular fashion
in that way
is just so like, you can't write this shit.
It was so satisfying.
It's poetic, and to see him end this journey of him being top dog Turbo action star with him having to be carried down the mountain. That 7-week pregnant mother Olivia just dominated. Like, it's
your ass.
First of all,
she walked down that mountain with
cinema.
A baby.
Cinema.
Two things. What it reminded me when I saw that knowing that she was pregnant, they passed him. I thought of that meme that goes, "Hey, guy with North Face vest and walking stick. My daughter hiked this barefoot with a baby, like during the call. It's not that serious." But that's my thing. I've been saying this for a long time, and people fucking think I'm stupid for it. But Turbo is the most overrated challenger in the history of the challenge.
Yeah.
He got lucky on War of the Worlds 1 and didn't have to compete in the hardest part of that final. And that's what gave him that win. So if it's not for that, he doesn't win. And it's because that's considered such a huge final and difficult final, they overvalue it.
Yes.
Every other piece of evidence we have is he's great during the regular part, but you get him into the final, and if it's strenuous, he can't compete.
Part of the namor of his first win is the nature of the challenge that rookies don't usually dominate in a way that he did. And so, like, I don't think it would have mattered who it was in his position if they ended up winning in that fashion. We would have all loved it. It just happened, he was doing kamehamehas and backflips and shit. So I was like, this is amazing. This dude's unbelievable. Right. Like, so what's so funny is in this first season, I'm like, oh my God, he thinks he's an action star. This is awesome. And then in this season, I'm like, oh God, he thinks he's an action star. Like, I just like, it's taken such a drastic turn in his.
What a turn.
Yeah. And so I'm sure we maybe have more to talk about with him, but I was doing a little research on Turbo and I pulled up his Wikipedia.
Were you?
Yeah, just because I'm fascinated by him. I think he's so fascinating in like I never want to meet you kind of way also. Like,
I want to study you. You should be studied.
And I just think it is something to note that any person on their Wikipedia page that has a tab for controversies is like someone
red flag
is an automatic red flag. The fact that they need a whole thing. But so just to sum it up,
a tab?
Yeah,
a whole tab?
He's got a whole tab, and he was earlier this year. Earlier this year, he was indicted. There was an arrest warrant by the Turkish government for his song because it had too profane of lyrics.
Yes. Yes,
it is a banger. I'm just going to be honest. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's an absolute banger.
You might go to jail if you listen to it and live in Turkey. So we can't endorse that. I just cannot get over Turbo, the man, the myth, the legend. But I genuinely hope this is the last time we see him.
Look, from what I've heard and from people we've talked to, which we'll put out later, it gets spicy at the reunion.
Yeah, the reunion is real hot.
This will be the first season actually in years I watched them like live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
agreed.
Turbo is definitely.
And he blocked Sydney after the reunion?
Is at the reunion. Turbo is there at the reunion. And CT is also there at the reunion. And that is all we would say about that.
Look, and it's wild that CT
Justice
goes
for
to this
Lekka.
reunion because I don't think he's been to a reunion in like 15 years.
I was going to say, when does he go?
He didn't zoom in. He flew out there.
He went there.
Damn. I was going to say, usually he's on camera.
He went there in person this time.
But no, Sydney got blocked right after part 2 of the final aired.
Yeah, it was right after part 2 of the final.
I mean, she was not very kind to him in confessionals.
God. Okay.
But ready for this?
Deservedly.
I'm sure, while we're talking about Turbo, I'm sure people hate Sydney like with a passion. I think she is just what the challenge needs. I like love her, hate her. Holy shit, she is entertaining as hell to me.
I agree.
I'm actually glad you brought this up because I want to address this because I have been a Sydney hater, not hater, I don't want to say hater, but hater since.
But I get it.
Literally day one. My thing was, Sydney came in, she had a lot of bravado. She had a lot of ego. And she was very disrespectful towards the OGs without having done fuck shit anywhere. Not even like anywhere, ever.
Anywhere.
So that like
wait, where did she come from again?
Survivor.
She wasn't Survivor.
She didn't. She made it to her merged tribal council and then was voted out in her first one.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't even make it halfway, like barely.
About
so
halfway.
it's like who the fuck are you even? What have you ever done? So shut the fuck up. But I will say this, now that we are at the end of the season, I will say that I feel, and I also started following Sydney on social media because I wanted to get a better feel for like.
She's the exact same person.
She is, but she's not.
That's her.
Like she is, but she's not. I truly feel like Sydney definitely has that bravado. She has that ego, but I think the way she talks about it is for show. 100%. And that took me a little bit of time to it took me a little bit of time to kind of really like absorb that, is that it's definitely part of the show. She does have that big of an ego for sure. But the way she
comes from a place of truth. It
Right.
comes from a place of truth, but it's exaggerated.
So what I will say is that I still am not a big fan of Sydney's confessionals. Like I'm just like, we can fucking get it. Can we talk? Can you
move along?
Find
Somebody else
clever to say. Like, so let's, you're funny and you're smart. Can you come up with something else clever? But I will say that I am not sad that Turbo lost. I am a little sad Sydney lost. She fucking earned that.
I was really bummed she lost, honestly.
And if there would have been a way for Sydney to win and not Turbo, I would have been okay with that. And I just want to say that because I did spend all season hating on Sydney, I would have been happy if she had won, but I'd have been, so I'm happy Turbo didn't win. I'm a little sad for Sydney because I think she earned it all season, all final. She kicked ass.
I hope she comes back every season from here out.
I hope so. I don't know if she will.
She's very much like Danny McRae. She ain't coming back.
I don't think she's coming back.
That's funny because they are they're friends. They played together.
They're friends, So here's my thing on
like
Sydney.
Desi, like we just.
Oh, has she said that? Like she doesn't want to come back? I'm sorry, I'm just now gathering. Oh my god, that's actually so disappointing. Fuck.
Yeah,
it really is because she is what the challenge needs.
Yeah,
it's quintessential. What people don't realize, and it's misogyny is alive and well in the year 2025. Yep. She's Wes. This is what 100%. Wes is and does, and people praise him. I guess there's a lot of haters out there too. But I just feel like her hate was, I don't want to say disproportional, but it's because she was new. And so I just felt like if she were to stick around, it would change.
Yeah. Well, it would wear off a little. It wouldn't bother me as much.
If she was with her partner too and had a slightly different vibe, it would have been different as well.
Totally true.
Her being partners with Turbo definitely didn't help her situation at all.
It helped her be more likable because I'm going to be honest. When the European changed is when she started talking shit on Turbo.
When she started,
when she started seeing through, and she started talking shit. You're like, that's fucking right, Sydney.
Yeah,
that's fucking
I
right.
was just sick of seeing her kiss his ass like it was something special. I'm like, you're smarter than this. Come on, man.
Dude, during when the rune challenge or checkpoint when they had to match TJs.
Oh, that was making me so mad.
Oh, I've never wanted to punch someone so bad on TV.
He was like, "Don't touch."
Logically, he was doing it wrong. Just like logistically, he was doing it wrong.
Yes.
100%.
It was ridiculous.
Look, and here's my thing is, I think it is very telling that everybody that was on this season, for the most part, has had nothing but negative things to say about Turbo. Everybody that was Ride or Dies had pretty much negative things to say about Turbo. From the most part, what we've seen on All Stars 4 or what Rivals or whatever it was, nobody had anything positive to say about Turbo.
Yeah.
There is a reoccurring theme that's happening here. And I don't know, man. At a certain point, put Turbo in there with the real big dogs and let's see how he competes. Not with Derek K with a fucking blown yell. CT completely out of shape.
Yeah.
Bananas out after fucking episode 3 or 4.
And Bananas, he didn't seem like he was there for this season anyway. He was having fun.
He was there for D.
He was there for D.
Yeah.
And so was
that
she.
Sounds
So the one surprising thing was coming into this season, happy that Dee was on this season of the challenge and made the jump over, because she was somebody that I saw on Survivor was like she'd be good for the challenge, and ending up liking Sydney way more than Dee as a challenger.
100%.
Same.
100%. Like, to me,
Sydney brought way more to the season.
Sydney is rookie of the year.
Yes.
Bar none.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
fun.
even close.
I would give it to her or Cedric,
I
but
like that.
No, look, Jeremy got the
Male and female.
Jeremy got the money. He got the title.
Okay.
Sydney gets rookie of the year. What she did, she was by far and away the best rookie woman out there.
That's fair.
They were scared of her like they are like a Bananas in a season.
Yeah.
They were talking about her like, how do we take down Sydney before the final?
Yeah.
And she is so well-rounded. Like, she was entertaining. She was funny. She was great in challenges. She's athletic. Like,
endurance.
puzzles.
Yeah.
All the things. She checks all the boxes.
And look, I just want to say to all the people out there, because I've seen it a lot in comments and even on Sydney's comments, which is, you guys are assholes.
People are assholes.
For all the
people suck.
But for all the people out there who were like, Sydney didn't carry Turbo all season. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Stop playing.
They're just wrong.
Playing.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Factually wrong.
Okay? What's it like to be so wrong in life? Literally, I would like to know, because I don't.
Also, this is not a Sydney
I've never been
Turbo
so
thing. All of the new threats here in the end carried their partners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All 4 of them.
Did any vets swim? No.
Dude.
What a disappointment.
Sydney even called them out. He said, all you vets suck. None of you swam. And then Turbo sitting there trying to give shit to Theo. Like, dude, you didn't swim. Shut up.
You didn't swim either. I was so glad Theo said that, even though I'll be honest, and we haven't gotten to him yet. We're talking a lot of shit on Turbo. Theo's my biggest disappointment of in this final.
This season?
And probably this season, because I did do some ups and downs with him. There was points I was like, oh, okay. And there was other points I was like, dude, what is going on? You know better.
Yeah.
The ick set in real bad after I watched him want Adrian to do that swim.
Oh,
it just
my God.
And that also irked my
Here's the
soul.
other thing. Here's the other thing.
Olivia was talking to him like, no, Theo, in the fucking get it done.
And he still did it.
Yeah.
They know they're in last. It's not like there's someone chasing their ass. Get in there and go slow, Theo. Just do it.
Yeah.
Do the backstroke.
Do
It's
the
only going to come up to his knees anyway.
He can walk through it. Gosh.
Literally.
It probably wasn't even that deep.
Yeah.
That really pissed me off.
And
And I don't even know why that situation specifically made me so angry.
It's
Truly, I can't
was
put my
so
finger on what
indignant.
it was.
He was so like, no, I'm not going to do it. Why would I do it? It was like,
Turbo's like, no, I can't do it. It's too cold. Sydney's like, oh, well, I got this. I'm going to go get the key.
do you guys think Turbo has a middle name? I think that's unfair. I don't think he does.
I don't think his last name's even real. I think it's just Turbo. That's it.
Last name is got one name.
I just appreciate that Michaela.
That's it.
Well, it's
What name? What name? Who are you? Seal?
Watch it be like their Turkish equivalent to in English to having 3 first names.
Right? Yeah.
So while we're on that,
Like Joseph Maurice Drew.
I'm just picturing Turbo being carried down the mountain to a Seal song now.
Oh my God.
they could have spent some money if they're going out of business on a good Seal
Really?
song.
Yes.
Although they had Lincoln
come on,
Park
guys.
at the end, which was nice.
Yeah,
They did.
Yeah, what more can we ask for?
You know what though? Maybe with it being off of MTV, maybe they'll listen to us and they'll do better.
I assume we
Maybe.
would get into this later. I think No. I want to talk about it right now. I genuinely think if it moves to Paramount in a steady fashion, we all love the Challenge USA. We tout All Stars. One, just picture them cursing. Yeah. That'll change. That'll change the whole game again. If instead of the bleeps, So I mean, I hope they do it.
Can you believe if it's unedited?
Corrina has a secret.
No, can you believe if they do an unedited? Like you end up fucking they're not going to, but they'll get it spicy. They're going to try to save this show.
I don't think they will.
I think they will.
I think the show is really left the hookup era that it was once.
I think it has.
I would agree if it wasn't for Nani this season.
I get that, but here's my thing: is that
that was crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, this season specifically.
Yeah. Well,
she's put the challenger in a relationship, but you can't take the challenger. I don't know. There's something there. Was a challenger always a challenger? Thank you. Yeah.
Look, all that I'm going to say as far as that goes is that I don't necessarily think those changes were made because of the station they were on. I think society has changed so much, and that's why those things have been changed.
I agree with you, we also live in a society that has Love Island.
I understand that.
That's all Love Island is.
I feel like that it's also been on like a wave though, because that's what MTV was, and it slowly started going away, and then we got Love Island and stuff like that. So I feel like those shows are like dipping the toe in, seeing how people feel, and maybe we will.
Peacock picked it up.
It's because it's the same people. If they were getting new blood in here, new young blood that are fresh TV faces, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, think about like Nerys on Ride or Dies.
Yeah.
Think about, when we get these rookies, it does happen. Think about everything that we heard about happening on Spies Lies in the first couple episodes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, and that's the thing. Like, we're not ever at this point going to get like, we're not going to get like, Nani getting fucking wasted drunk and fighting with somebody about, her sister and her sister's problems, issues in life and shit like that. We're not going to get that kind of stuff anymore because all these people are like grown and they have kids and businesses and jobs and contracts and
good for them.
Which is great. Get your bag for sure. But at the same time, and the thing is
changes the show.
I've said this a lot since like cancel culture has like really, really taken over. I try to look at it from that perspective of like, if I were to go on a reality TV show, would I risk for the people watching that are going to come and fucking comment stupid bad shit to me and tell me how much I suck and how much they hate me? Would I risk my life, my job, my career, my, sponsorships, whatever it may be, just to entertain
Would I give them fuel?
Fuck you, fuck no, Yeah, no way.
Especially when the show is going to probably call me back.
Yeah, I'm going to go lay in my bed and I'm going to fucking stay out of the way. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to hook up. I'm going to just, you know what I mean? So it's
there
like.
There goes the moments of Tina punching Beth in the face.
Somebody would still punch Beth.
Well, no, look, this calls back to an interview we did, one of our first interviews with Tech. And Tech said it perfectly. He said, when you're young on this show, you have nothing to lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when you come in, you've got everything to lose.
Yeah,
right.
As an older, and that's why them bringing back OGs consistently who have families, who have all this back home, don't want to risk it. And I wouldn't either. And I don't blame them for it. But that comes with certain things that are going to leave the show then.
Yeah. But like if I'm 21 and I'm just out of college, I have no job, no kids, no house, no mortgage, no car, nothing.
No responsibilities.
I'm a while the fuck out on reality TV. You know,
that's why Smashly is so good on the channel.
Hey, she's still serving all these years later. She was wild this season.
All she's got to worry about is her house in Costa Rica and a fucking hairless cat.
I loved when she was joking about being called Millionaire Mitchell. This season was so good, top to bottom.
It was.
I genuinely, this might be a hot take. This is probably one of my favorite seasons in so this was 42. In close to like
41.
15 to 20 seasons.
So in the entire run of Challenge Fandom Podcast,
I agree.
this is one of your favorites.
Yeah, honestly though,
all 16.
But that's crazy math. I didn't mean to do that. No, but in all honesty,
fast math.
And maybe this is partly because I spoilers. I came on the podcast twice this season. The one episode did not get aired, but I feel in my heart, how many times have I come on here and we're doing like a stand-up like roast session of just everything and everyone and production, and we have fun and it's a great time. But I cannot think of a season we have praised so highly in the time that I've been coming.
The closest we've got was USA 1.
I'm not even, I guess I'm not counting those because my other thing is they should do USA 3. Now that if it's going to move over to Paramount, they should do it.
They are 50% CBS.
Put it on CBS in the winter.
Exactly.
Like CBS has already dropped Big Brother Reindeer Games and Big Brother Celebrity, which both aired during the winter.
Yeah.
Fucking Pro Challenge USA. It's a perfect time. You got reality TV when all the sitcoms that you love on CBS, like NCIS, and fucking CSI,
Matlock,
Jag, the third iteration. I'm sure they're going to do Wings against him.
CSI.
Yeah, throw the challenge in there in the winter on, during the Christmas break. Perfect time. You're going to get views.
Yeah.
With that being said, I do want to go into some deep questions about this season, where it ranks, where this final ranks and all that.
Boom.
But my eyes are floating right now, so I have to use the restroom. Do you guys want to take like quick 5 and then come back? Are you guys good with that?
Yeah.
And then we'll round this out probably another 20, 30 minutes and we'll call it good.
Yeah. I think
30 to an hour too is usually how
Damn it, Alex.
We aim low and go high. All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to be real high when we get back.
6.5 hours later.
While in the beginning of the season, I hated all the partner switching, it ended up having a really solid payoff when they went to the permanent partner thing. Mm-hmm. So I can forgive it. I actually think it may have been an improvement on the fresh meat formula.
Yeah, no, well, and it's funny because like Rick and I were just talking the other day. And we've talked about this quite a few times, is that like the format to this season feels like they took bits and pieces from favorites, from like fan favorite seasons, and like put it all into one. And honestly, for me, even the final says that, because when was the last time we saw a mountain climb where they had to climb up a real fucking mountain, not just a little hill like they did on 38. It's been a while.
The Rocky Gibraltar is pretty big,
but that wasn't a final.
I know that was that's how you opened it up.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, for me, and look, I've even seen people say online that they're disappointed. They hate the mountain finals because it's dangerous for the cast. And
so what?
I get that, but at the same time,
sign up for it.
They're getting $200,000 if they make it up to the top, and they're signing up for it. So it is what it is. I enjoy the mountain climbing finals the most. Ones like we got on season 40, and I think it's ironic that we saw like a lot of the, like, for example, on day one, the whole loop thing very much reminded me of War of the Worlds 1, where they had to do the loops and hit a check between each one, you know?
Same with
CBS
World Championship.
Right. But
different loops though. Yeah.
Yes.
But just the distance and the terrain that they had to go across, it was very similar. And just like you said, the format being very similar to Fresh, it just feels like they took little pieces from fan favorite seasons and mushed them into a season to try to make fans happy. And look what happened. People are fucking happy.
Look,
they also loved the partner switching for so many seasons, but they finally found out there has to be a purpose to it.
Yeah.
Like it can't just be endless switching or it's just an individual game. You know what I'm saying? It takes the whole purpose away of being partners out the window. They turned it into first half tryouts.
Yeah.
And I think that is beautiful for a fresh meat themed season.
Look, and here's my thing is, and I'm glad I walked back in on you guys talking about this because I think this goes to a bigger question. Does production know that they struck gold on this season, or was it by accident?
Right,
it was by accident.
I feel like it was all of the moving parts. Like I think it was they had the right cast, they had the right format. Like it just.
I think they struck lightning by accident.
Yeah,
and they got really close on 39. If there was a few more compelling characters, and no offense to Jay and what he did, because he played one of the best villain roles.
Yes.
But there was a few people missing from that season to really send it over the top. Like, no offense to Manuel and Berna, but I want people that English is their first language. I'm going to be
didn't want Berna singing Alien at no, that was
I mean,
yeah. Holy shit. That was bad.
39 was really close. Battle for a New Championship.
It was a good season.
It was a good season. They were really close.
It's the prototype to this.
Yeah, and 40 was a fucking nosedive.
Yeah.
It was,
it was a big nosedive.
It was every part of it.
The concept was great, but the execution was severely lacking, in my opinion.
Yep. And they go back to the basics. Let's do fresh meat, but let's change the name and let's bring back an old school final. And all of a sudden, you've got gold because you're bringing back younger people. And on top of that, you're bringing back big characters like a Sydney.
Yeah, exactly.
They all had the best personalities, like for their own reasons.
They were all distinct and unique. Like even Will, who I was not a fan of, brought so much to the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, the whole scene of him at the dinner table calling out the people cheating
totally
earned his callback for me.
Hell yeah.
Right.
100% bring him back.
He punched the wall on day one. He was getting a call back pretty early on.
Right? No, 100%. Which leads me into
you don't like bananas? Come back.
Which leads me to my first question. Which of the new threats do you absolutely want to see back on 42?
You get 3. You get 4.
Yeah, you can do 2 men, 2 women, 3 men, 1 woman, 4 men, however you want to do it. Who are you bringing back? Who wants to go first, or do you want me to lead off?
Can we exclude Jeremy just because it's a wasted? No, it's a wasted.
No.
Yeah, it's part of it. You got to pick him if you want him back. He's got to earn his spot like everyone else.
So obviously, for me, it's Jeremy, Will, Sydney, and then it's a toss-up between probably Cedric or D.
Okay.
Just because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the rookie women didn't bring as much as the rookie men did.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm leaning more towards Cedric, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
So it would probably be Cedric, Will, Jeremy, and Sydney. Those would be the ones that absolutely lock in, bring them back next season.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really trying to think. I mean, there's ones that I'd really like to see again, but if I can only pick 4, those are my 4 as well.
Okay.
I've Jeremy, Sydney, Cedric, and then I would lose my citizenship if I didn't provide some justice for Lekka.
Smart. Smart call.
Katie, who do you got?
I am going Jeremy. Shocking. I know. Jeremy, Cedric, Sydney, and I really want to see Tay back. I really enjoyed her, and I feel like she didn't get enough hype like, she didn't get the hype that I wanted her to get.
Yeah.
I get it. She wasn't super dramatic or anything, but for a rookie,
She was very
she
Zara
was
coded.
amazing. And-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Ah,
Yeah.
Good pick.
Josh, who you got?
Basically, almost the same. Jeremy, Cedric, Sydney. Even though she doesn't want to come back, that's who I'd love to see come back.
Yeah.
Then one, Blue.
Oh, Blue.
Good choice. I like that one.
Yeah.
She was entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
Yeah,
Short-lived, but I'd like to see Blue come back.
I'd want her just for her confessionals.
Yeah.
Kitty purr. I'm going to go with very similar the Jeremy, Cedric, Sydney, and then I'm gonna go with Leo.
Oh,
I need to see him again.
Leo.
That's a strong pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leo was
was that
definitely
guy.
entertaining.
He
I
was
thought he
so
could win for a while.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be honest, there's probably 6 that could really
Yeah.
come back, and I'd be happy.
There's not a bad answer in the bunch.
I like
No.
Ben. I will fight for that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I like Ben too.
I'm going to be honest. There are
Yes.
vets I don't want to see back.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
none of the
100%.
rookies-
They're
You know.
like Turbo. This should
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
the last season for a few vets.
Yeah.
This is your
Yeah.
last episode. If you want to name names, now's the time.
Turbo, Rogan. I
Oh
love.
my god, I
Rogan.
forgot Rogan was even here.
I
I,
forgot that
First
he existed.
episode. Dude, you thinking he had that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
look, I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to keep the same energy that I do for the OG vet. Oh, fuck,
It was
I missed
good. It was worth it.
Yeah, it's all right. Fuck. I'll watch it on the.
You won't get
Although
it.
you gotta watch it back.
Maybe that gave me an idea.
There you go.
Maybe.
So, but yeah, no, get rid of Turbo, get rid of Rogan. And look, I'm going to keep the same energy I do with the men because, look, I love you, Derek K, but it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
You know what I mean?
We love you, Derek.
His last elimination was painful to
Anissa.
watch as well.
That was bad. That was
Yeah.
so. That
Yeah.
was like
It
because,
hurt.
and that was a moment where, I was like, oh, D can end up doing this for the both of them, and literally a coin flip. Derek couldn't when he jumped. That was the moment I was like, Derek, it's time.
Yeah.
Why?
And for the women,
I would
Anissa,
rather see.
like, I'm
I would
sorry,
rather
girl.
see Anissa
Oh, yeah, I've been saying that.
100%. I'm sorry. That's fine.
Really?
You're
I
still
disagree
wrong.
with that after this
Yeah,
season. This is the first season I
Oh,
have
no.
ever felt bad
No.
Nani lost. This is
Yes.
the first season. I don't understand how it happened. I don't know how it happened for me, but when she lost, I go, damn. Like there was
Yeah.
because I've never felt that in my life for her.
That's fair.
Look,
I think I did on Free Agents when she lost to Laurel in the final.
same
Oh,
with
yeah.
Layer, guys.
You know,
Uh-huh.
damn.
Look, my thing with Nani is at least she's still competitive and can make the finals. And with the
Right.
right partner, I do believe she can win.
I think
disagree
Nani
with
understands
you.
the fundamentals of the game that on a level that Anissa unfortunately does not.
Now, as far as me feeling bad for her this season, no, she sank her own game, in my opinion. She made a stupid rookie fucking move at the
That's
end.
true.
For sure.
Made
It was a
made
really bad move.
Yeah, made a move she didn't need to make. She makes the final if she doesn't make that move.
100%.
In my opinion.
I
Yeah, she
agree.
had no
It was
reason.
a really bad move.
I
Yeah,
feel for
um,
her so much in that moment though, because they touch on how she's feeling
history.
emotionally and
Yeah.
like the history, and we still don't know what was said between that fight with Anissa and her, because they both were supposedly saying really not nice things, and
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
got
she just
nasty.
doesn't do well mentally when she's that far in the game, and then she
Yeah.
makes the emotional. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to say irrational, but just not the right moves in hindsight. And
Well,
I just
I'm
went,
just
"Ugh,
confused
sad."
where it came from that she's like such good friends all of a sudden with them. I gotta tell them that they're going in. But why?
Yeah,
Why here? Why now? That's what I just.
Something was on her mind that we don't know about, like obviously, but
Why do you have to make a deal with Theo? You're not going to be the one that's going to split the vote.
So
You're
bad.
fully
That was bad
What are you
too.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're protected on all sides. You're in this. You and Justin
It's a
have a real
panic move.
chance.
It's a
Yeah.
panic.
It was. And that's the thing with Nani is when she gets under pressure, whether it's from the game or the cast or whatever, she snaps. Nani cannot function under pressure like
She's
that.
also lost a lot of her people too.
Yes.
Like
that's true,
Leroy's
too.
gone, Ashley's gone.
And here's my thing. Here's my hot take. She makes this final. She could win it based on her experience in dealing with these types of finals.
Her and
Potentially.
Justin could have
is
won
another
this.
one I would like to.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Oh,
do I-
Justin might
yeah.
go on my list of people.
He can
I
be part
love
of the
Justin.
six. Justin was
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay,
Oh,
I respectfully replace Cedric. Sorry.
I-
Anyways, continue.
When we were paused, I said their next season, they need to do a cast like a Traitors cast.
Oh.
They need to pull any famous athlete, any
They should
person that
do
would
a
be
vote. Get the fans involved.
that'd be amazing. They would never do that though. Oh my god, could you imagine a vote with the vets though? Which vets do you want to
What
see?
do the people
be-
say?
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be
That
fun.
would be cool.
It would be
That
even
would break some
better.
people's egos.
That's actually why
If
we
they
need to do
cast
it. If
like
I'm being
newbies,
honest.
they cast their new threats and then vote for
Get their
the
newbies
vets.
in and then vote.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, guys,
My
we're
personal-
geniuses. We got to trademark this too.
Yeah, we have two great ideas.
So heard it here first.
So here's my
Official
thought on this. Just real quick. If they're going to do one of two things for this next season. They're either going to dig into the vault and they're going to pull an X's or a rival season for us
Yeah.
to try to get us on the nostalgia.
Rivals.
But I think the better move is you pull an invasion of the champs.
Yeah.
Pull your rookies who
Yes.
haven't won. You're and now bring in a select group of vet champs
Yeah.
and run it the same way you ran invasions.
Sure. I think that's a great idea.
And put them in specific eliminations that like those vets are known
Yeah.
for winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Fun. That would be a
You
lot of
go-
fun.
you go against CT, you're doing not so
No,
fast.
uh-huh.
You go against Jordan, you're
Anything.
doing fucking some
Who
hammer
knows?
shit.
You
Yeah.
go against Leroy, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking thing,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, Leroy hasn't won. So he
Oh,
wouldn't
you're
be in
right.
it.
He wouldn't. I
You might be on the other side of it.
And my bad.
But the,
Yeah.
but to me,
Again.
Justice
Yeah,
for
but-
Leroy.
I think that's their next move.
that would be good.
I
I
actually
love
think they
this
should do
idea.
like a
We should pitch
USA
it to
2. Bring in 2 captains for 3 teams, 2 like vet captains,
Yeah.
and then new threats fill out the rest of the team.
Yeah.
I'd be good with that too.
A captain, I wouldn't mind
A male and
formula.
female captain for each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Oh,
That
so
would be
many ideas.
Since we're spitballing and brainstorming on this, I want to move into a bigger subject, but back onto this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where does this final, when you consider everything that went into it, the finish, the drama, the buildup, the knowing that the winner is 7 weeks pregnant, and one of the greatest comebacks of all time, where does this final rank amongst challenge finals for you? To me, it's top 10,
I was
maybe
gonna
top
say,
5.
Am I?
I don't want to be hyperbolic. My mind goes top 10.
I
Yeah.
might just say it may be my number 1 now. Because
Oh, wow.
fucking
Yeah.
girl power, baby.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. It was a phenomenal final.
It's top 3 for me.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I think I'd like to say top 10, but I almost think that would be like me giving a little too much.
Yeah, it's probably top 5.
Like I'd say top 5.
Yeah.
It's up there as one of the best finals I've watched. On
It
this
had
show.
everything. As soon as I saw the rafting, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna have like a Jordan and Marlon type situation here going on.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then,
yeah,
sure enough, we see
but
people in the water.
But poor Michaela and Cedric fall off twice.
I know.
I'm like, you guys.
And then you have to sit there and try and remember which relic is
Yeah.
in order. Dude, that part right there, I thought to start off day 1 was like, all right, this is going to be a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
It's
do you
how
think,
they
Cody?
used to start them in a canoe.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I can't think of anything.
What do you
like,
think, Cody?
I'm like Katie. I can't think of anything like another final that rivals this one for what it had in it. I don't I honestly don't think it's recency bias either. I do think that it is one of the cleanest finals we have seen in an incredibly long time. It's definitely, I would say right now, it is my favorite.
To me, yeah, it's top 5. I can't sit. It's pulling hairs when I start getting into Dirty 30, Battle of the Axes, Free Agent.
What was CT's first win?
Yeah,
Rivals
2. Yeah,
I was so emotional when. So like, there's things like that.
Mhm.
But so for me, my first season live was Spies, Lies, and Allies, and so before that, I had just been binging. This is by and far the most exciting live finale I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
both part 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was. Both episodes actually, they were so good, and they moved at like the
Great
right pace. And
it wasn't 4 parts.
Yes,
When TJ ended on Who Wants to Stake a Claim, I was gagged.
me too.
I was like,
I
did I
really
not
thought
see that
someone
coming?
was going to do it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I really did.
And so since I've been watching live with Corrina, which would be 28, which was Rivals 3. That is the only final that really stands out compared to this one, because Banana stole the money.
Yeah,
So it wasn't because the
that's
final
true.
was amazing.
right.
It was because it was
historic.
an epic finish. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
historic.
I think
But
that's why this one gets my heartstrings.
This
because
has a bit of
it's-
history in it now, though.
Yeah, and I love Olivia's story. Like, you said it all earlier, but I just love the story of her, like, how do I say it? She's just so honest. She is who she is, and she's open about it, and she's she's taken accountability for making the decision she's made. She's owned it with her whole chest.
Yep.
And she's shown that, like, you can earn your way back and then fucking win and just be a badass bitch, and, like, such an inspiration to so many people. Like, I hope she knows that.
Yeah.
Just
She does. She should.
I think it gets me in my feels, and it's just
Corrina's been saying for a long time she's the current and next female face of the challenge, and
We
here she goes
did
winning.
say that.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, I've been saying that for a couple seasons now, that it's going to happen.
That's so
You did.
crazy.
Mhm.
And here it is. And I think what's so great about this is, one, it's got everything. It's got the comeback,
Mhm.
but there's a mini comeback of Cedric and Michaela, and the twisted
Yeah.
ankle, and the big bad villain of Sydney
Uh-huh.
and Turbo, the mystery of the rope, the stake of claim,
Uh-huh.
the head-to-heads. And so when I'm watching it, I'm thinking, God, I hate these checkpoints where you need to wait for the people behind you to do it. But goddamn, did it not produce one of the best, most exciting finals that I've ever seen?
Yes.
It was so good, and it actually made me say, holy shit, they need to do this more.
I was laughing.
They convinced me. They convinced me it was the right way to do it. Sorry.
I was laughing every single time Turbo's like, "Damn it, TJ, why you make me wait?"
Oh, I love when Sydney complained. She's like, "You're telling me I busted my ass for an extra
Welcome
hour
to the challenge.
of sleep?" I was like, that's so funny.
Well, me and Corrina were talking about this when it happened, because she goes, I don't know how I feel about this. And I go, I like it. I wouldn't like it if they did it at every single checkpoint, but the fact that they did it at 2 of them throughout, one on each day, I like it, because it shrinks the field. You know what I mean? It's like watching any type of race, and all of a sudden the top 5 or 3 laps on the field. It's like, well, this isn't really much of a race anymore, is it?
Well, they
Like,
used to
go
do
back
that.
Yeah.
They used to just let it run, and it was
Let it
like,
run.
it doesn't matter if they're a day ahead of you
Because
or
they'll
not.
only get a
Like, you know what I
5-minute
mean?
start on the next
Who knew
day.
Olivia's kryptonite was? Who knew Olivia's kryptonite was Connect 4?
Oh my God, right?
Poor
That was
honey.
good.
That was
Never.
bad. Theo goes, she's never beaten me, ever.
never beaten me ever. That is so funny.
They were building it up like she was gonna beat him. And I guess she did
That's
beat
what
him in
I
the end.
thought.
I thought she was
Got
gonna
him.
win, but yeah,
She did win.
Well, I meant like at the Connect 4, but yeah,
Yeah.
No, I know.
Baby sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple things really quick. Number one, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations to Olivia and Theo. They had their-
Woo!
Yes.
I think it's so freaking adorable that this episode of her winning aired within like a week of her having her baby.
Yes.
It's
And now
poetic.
now that the episode is aired, she's going to finally get her check.
Yep.
It's all perfect timing. So congrats to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super, super happy. I hope that, you know, they're enjoying parenthood and all the crazy fucking chaotic bullshit that comes with it. And then the other thing that I really just wanted to say really quick was about Adrian. I know that her and Theo did not make it up the mountain, but I just want to give Adrian some props. That was a really fucking difficult final.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And for being, you know, she surprised me all season. First of all,
Yes.
I did not think
Yes.
that she's going to be. She's one of those rookies I think I would love to see back. She may not be like the top tier competitor like Sydney, but she's good. Like she's decent.
And she's entertaining. Like I love her confessionals.
He's
She went from injured in episode
Which I
1
forgot about.
Yeah. You know,
to make it. I did too.
and you know, and she took the fall from Theo's mistakes quite a bit through the season and in the final. And so you know, I just wanted to give some props to Adrian. I think that she did really, really well. I know she couldn't finish it, but I also think that like it just became a matter of like we've already heard about the weather getting so bad and all of this. I just don't think, I think they were worried about the weather, how quick it was going to get dark, whether or not Theo and Adrian would actually even make it up there before it got dark. And they can't have them climbing that in the dark and bad weather. So you know, it sucks that they weren't able to finish, but I also just like, I hope she's not like being too hard on herself about it. I think it's amazing this season.
I've never done all that shit up a mountain. Like, and
she
I
won
don't
4
plan
eliminations.
to.
She might have won more.
5.
She might have won more. Yeah, she won 5.
She crushed
won
it.
5 eliminations. I actually think she had a very similar first season to our new champ, Miss Olivia.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's her name? Adrian. She's in the record books now. She tied for the most elimination wins on a season. 5.
Shit.
Wes and Casey.
That's actually bonkers.
Sarah Grayson from
Wow.
Wes and Casey.
Horacio from 38.
Yeah. And I mean, here's my thing. She kind of reminds me of a cross between she is entertaining in a way that Big T is, but she's competitive in the way Olivia is.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
Oh, that's perfect.
I like that a
And
lot.
I would love to see her back, honestly.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to give her some props because, you know, I'm sure that was hard to have to stop there and, you know, and so.
She should have staked a claim.
Yeah, she should have, honestly.
What does she have to lose?
Yeah,
Theo was bum on a log.
Dude, God. And you know
what?
what?
It was so bad.
Because it was right after the swim, too. That's what I don't understand. It was right after the swim. How does she just not go, I want Jeremy. Let's go right now, Olivia.
All that would happen is she would just stay with Theo. Like if she staked a claim. If she staked a claim and lost, she would just keep her partner.
I wonder how much of that actually factored into like, oh my God, am I going to tire myself out even more?
Oh, that's a good point, too.
I feel like they were kind of low key saying that, like read between the lines.
Like, honestly, if I'm Adrian or I'm Theo and I want to give my girl the best chance, I'm going to stake a claim on Sydney and make Turbo walk even further with those legs. I'm going to burn his ass out and make sure he doesn't make that.
I wonder what the challenge would have been.
You know, like it's the equivalent of a sacrifice bunt in baseball.
Oh, I know what it would have been.
Yeah, like
it would have been the stair stepper.
Yeah, I'm going to get out, but I'm taking you out with me.
Yeah.
I think it would have been the stair stepper. I have no other proof.
The best move would have been for, and I'm not 100% sure if this is what you were saying, Rick. So if so, then I'll just stop. But if Theo were to stake a claim to be Turbo's partner and just tire him out and force him to deal with him the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because he'll lose, but
and then
still
purposely lose. Conserve your energy. Lose. Let Theo tire him, or let Turbo
just drag him down.
Yeah, exactly. Make him wear himself out, and then, especially in Theo, because when he was talking about staking a claim, he said, "Oh, maybe I should go with Olivia." I'm like, "That's fucking stupid. You're taking your odds of winning."
That was a
from
bad.
Yeah, she would have told him to 5%. Sit down.
Yeah,
but if you stake a claim as Theo on Sydney, you purposely tie her turbo out. You're almost guaranteeing, because Michaela's got a bum ankle. She ain't going to make it. You and Adrian are casting Olivia and Jeremy.
Yeah.
It's almost a guaranteed win.
You're either going to win. You're either going to win and get Sydney, or you're going to tire Theo out and stay with Adrian anyway. So
do you know
what the fuck? Yeah.
Back to a conversation many moons ago. I think they stumbled ass backwards into this wonderful format. I think the casting was really good, but I think for some reason production has this hard on for the partner switching, and I don't think they understand that it actually hurts the drama of the show.
It does.
And so I think they were like, oh, we'll do partner switching for like half the season. I feel like it was like an off the wall decision, and it ended up being like so much.
It's like the amount of times that Survivor tries to switch up tribes now.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing that got me about the Stake the Claim that I like obviously didn't really like fully realize until part 2 aired was I think the reason they did it is because they knew that the next stage would be that trivia where you had to answer questions about your fucking partner. And so it's almost like a setup. Like they were setting the cast up to fucking fail at the next checkpoint if you switch partners and you don't know anything about that person.
That's so true.
So that was a thought that I had, and I was like, that's actually kind of gangster. So I like it.
Jeremy and Olivia didn't do so bad, and they just partnered up 3 days prior to that.
They did pretty good for not knowing.
Olivia, social queen.
Well, and they didn't really work together this season, so it's not like they knew each other in the house. You know, I'm sure they did, but not like that.
She knew his
Whereas
star
Michaela
sign.
looked at it and definitively said that Cedric's middle name wasn't Juan, which it ended up being.
What's so funny is I watched Big Brother live feeds, so I knew it was Juan. So when she said that, I go, no.
I've got to ask, does anybody have any insight on why Michaela is so salty with Olivia?
I don't know. Why does she
I listened to her on every interview. I think she was on Bananas, and then I feel like she also did MTV's original one. She doesn't ever really say. I really think they just didn't like each other.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just
they just don't vibe, and
$500,000.
Yeah, and from the sounds of it and the way this is just my interpretation of what she said. I'm not quoting her directly by any means. Mm-hmm. From what I gather, those were off days for her. Like the day that she said she was gonna punch her in the face, or what? I think that's what she said. Is that what she said? Slap her in the face, something.
Yeah.
She said she was just having a hard day and she was annoyed at all the things and it was just word vomit, basically.
I get it,
but
yeah, I get the things that happen. I get the things that happened in season, right? The pressure of playing the game, going for the money, you're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
What I don't get is like now that the season is over, and maybe it's still just the character she's playing up, you know, but now that the season's over, when she posts about the final and then she puts on her stories, congratulations to that girl from Alaska. It's like, bitch, why are you so salty? Like, Jesus.
It's giving purple shirt.
Yes.
It's a reference I'm unfamiliar with. I personally do not care if players don't get along.
No, me either. I just want to know why.
That's good.
Survivor.
I just got to know the why. I want the tea, man.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's fair. I wish there was a more, I don't like you because of X. But it just sounds like they spent 3
I hate
months
the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way
you breathe. Like, just your presence.
This is part of what I like about this season, though, is I think they just fundamentally look at the game differently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I think it's a big thing that we've discussed in the past that Big Brother and Survivor players play the game very differently than non-Big Brother and Survivor players.
True.
Olivia learned from the challenge vets, so for all intents and purposes, she plays like they do. Michaela will make a snaky move. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
They just we saw what happened when it implodes the house.
And then you look
when
at
shit
the
like
board,
that
and they were super
and
close.
So,
they were 1 and 2 on the board.
Right. Yeah.
They're just rivals. They're the top female dogs of the season. I just think Like, it's it's also like a great way to have a bomb pair for Ryan.
I mean, if it's not going to be Jay,
Michaela. Yeah.
Do we think Olivia would come back this soon?
No, probably not. But just hedging your bets for the future never hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Josh called out CT and everybody a few months ago on social media.
That's Josh's whole strategy since the day he's been on reality TV.
Literally.
Yeah. It's probably why he beefs with half the people, but I would do the same.
That is what he does. That is what he does each season. He orchestrates and crafts drama. And that's why people are like, Josh, why are you fighting with me right now? How many times have you heard people utter that? Like, Josh, what is going on right now? Because it is so left field.
I'm thinking of with Tori when they were all like hee-heeing about, I don't even remember what he did.
Like, I don't think that's fucking funny, Tori. What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
You know what? Our friendship's over.
Bruh, you're so fucking dramatic.
It is.
He was the end of the Vacation Alliance, but he also wanted to be Banana's boy.
Yeah.
He can't pick a
You
lane.
are so far off the spectrum on both sides. What are you doing to yourself? And then you wanted to be loyal to somebody who is never going to be loyal to you. That just blew my mind.
Yeah.
It's why I appreciate Michaela's approach more, though, than like a Josh. Is she's just like a gangster with it. She's just gonna call it like it is. I don't like that girl from Alaska. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and she keeps a notebook.
We'll see the reunion, and
and that's my thing. I respect Michaela.
You know where you stand with Michaela most of the time. And that's a pro in the challenge house.
Look, if she was salty and not good, I would have a whole lot to say. But she's salty and good at the game, so I respect it. And
it matches the energy.
Yes,
that is so funny.
That's a
when
fair
you're
point.
Amanda, you get no respect. Okay,
Perfect
but when
example.
you're Michaela and you can win and be one of the dominant
That
females,
is so funny.
And be petty.
That is
It's
so
a
funny.
callback. Come back next season. Please.
That is a hot take right there.
It's a good formula. It's just a math
I
equation.
agree.
He's like, Michaela's earned her pettiness. Amanda, you've been around longer and you still have it.
Oh, that is so good.
You have done nothing ever.
You owe your best season to somebody you hate in Zach.
Literally.
That's what they should do. They should do like what was it? Old school season where it was good guys versus bad guys.
Yeah.
And they should bring back like all the band
Oh my
players.
God! Could you imagine?
Could you imagine
That'd
all
be
the
hilarious.
blacklisted players come back on one team? Like you got Zach, Camilla. Oh my god! Oh my god! That'd be cool.
Holy.
But now
They go for broke.
I want that now, though.
He says, "Yeah, but now I need that." Unfortunately,
I have a feeling production won't be stealing
They
this
won't
idea
ever
from
give
us.
that to us, but now I'm daydreaming about it, and I want it.
Imagine D, Camilla,
Oh no.
Kenny.
But they
Evan.
have to do
no.
the graphics.
Oh,
They have
shit.
to do the same entrance. Is that the one where they're like coming out of the sand?
The sand.
No, that's Gauntlet.
Oh, what's
this
this
is
one?
They're getting out of the cars
The
and they're like,
limos, yeah.
I like that
it's
one.
like a paparazzi
But
type deal.
I want old school, like either
Blue
they're like
Lagoon ones?
underwater or
my
or they're popping out of sand or I don't know.
The water
That's what
one is always-
that's what I want though.
The water one has always been my favorite, and I think that's Gauntlet too, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is.
Where they're jumping out of the water dry.
Yeah, they come up out of the water and they're completely dry, and I'm
They're
just
dry.
like, who approved this stupid fucking idea? But also, thank you so much because this is amazing.
I still love it.
And here we are wondering why MTV is no more.
Because they stopped doing that. That's why.
Go back to the intro where it's the video game.
Yeah, that
Oh
one's
yeah.
Fresh Meat
Yeah.
one, where TJ plays him like a video game. That one's good.
All right.
But that one's good.
Dude, I missed it. The sidekicks. We got a message from TJ.
So let's bring back, was it the duel
Wait a
too?
with the Haka.
Was the pillow
yeah.
animation just a throwback to everyone throwing pillows when they get a message from TJ?
That was only on the first night.
Bring back the Motorola sidekick.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I was just saying.
Blue from TJ.
Love
We
Island
got a
does it.
message from TJ.
Love
All right.
Island literally does it, and it's so popular. They have a little phone,
Oh
and
my
they're like, "Oh, we got
God.
a message from the villa."
So
That was so good.
I have one final question on this season, and then I think we go into speculation, and we leave that speculation there because we'll see you guys never.
Because we're out.
See you never. Bye.
Season 41 rank amongst all the season flag of the challenge.
No.
And I'm not asking like give me it's number 3. I'm saying give me a range of like it's top 10, it's top 5, it's top 15.
Okay.
Where do you have it?
Okay, I go top 10.
I think it's a top 10 season. It's a top 10 season.
Top 10.
Ooh.
I'm going to go top 10.
Josh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go top 5.
Does anybody want to change? Anybody want to change their bids?
It's like we're bidding. Yeah, Rick. What do you got?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What's yours, Rick?
Oh, I agree with Josh. It's top 5.
You think top 5? Wow.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Damn.
That's why I'm ranking the season. It wouldn't be top 5 for me. It'd probably fall, I'd say, around 6 or 7. So I'm giving myself till top 10 just to give myself some extra space.
Some wiggle room.
I did have some serious issues with the season, how things were handled with production. Yeah. And so like that overshadows a little bit. So when it comes to me looking at the full 10 seasons that we got, 22-30, which is like my favorite era. Then you factor in the duel, which I love. Fresh meat, which I love. So then it's like, I have to really look at that. And it's like, okay, so for me, that automatically, drops it like a little bit lower. And so anyway, that was my overly long explanation for why it's 10.
I like it. Thank you for it.
To me,
thank you.
The best part of every story is the ending. And this had the best ending that I've ever.
It just wrapped it up with such a pretty bow. Like,
and I get that, but I think I'm looking at it different because we already ranked the final. I'm looking at just season, not the final included. Up last episode of the regular season. That's what I'm looking at. And a lot of it was boring. There were a lot of issues in production. There was the whole cheating scandal. There was a lot of things that were kind of like
bogged it down a little.
Yeah, it just kind of knocked it down a few spaces. Otherwise, if it wasn't for like those things, it'd probably be in space like 4 or 5.
But
it was a little slow in the start.
We've never had before.
Yeah,
seen on TV too.
But and here's my thing is I'm going to be honest. There is some recency bias because this is the first time we've seen a lot of these things in 7 seasons.
Yeah.
So it hits a lot harder and it resonates. When we see it every single season for 8 seasons, it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And look, I love the golden age too, but there's some seasons in there that are absolute trash that this season is
this doesn't beat out season 30 for me.
And I can see, and I know you're not trying to say it's like top 15 or 20. You're saying top 10, and I think you're probably landing at 7 with it. If I
probably around 7. You know, like
top 7.
To me, I enjoyed
6 or 7.
6
No.
I
I'm with Corrina on this one.
I hate it here.
I just like to do it to like cringe the kids out. It makes my heart so happy.
Really quick, really quick, just because I made that slight Taylor reference and it made me look up and look at my beautiful bestie screen over here. And this is completely unrelated, but I love how you have your whole wall cleared ready for tomorrow. I love you so much.
It's a canvas.
I love it. I was like, her secret garden picture's gone. Oh, wait, she took everything down. She's prepping for Easter eggs.
I'm ready.
I love it.
Okay.
There's so many plans.
This is one just off the top of my head because I'm curious on where you guys rank him now. Let's take a look back at some of the top males in the last few seasons. Not like champions like Jordan and CT. Guys that we are like, holy shit, they could be
okay, like Kylan,
Horacio.
Okay.
Yeah, Horacio, Kylan.
I love that. That's always our top 2. Every one of us always says those 2.
Throw him in there.
I think we should include like Emmanuel
That's
Ooh,
right. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. With
sorry. We were talking over you.
I think you can even throw Jay in there and all that.
Yeah, like
there's quite a few that are in there. Fessy, I think Era 4 only, right? Let's talk about this. The top males out of Era 4. Would you put Jeremy at the top of that list?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, look,
I don't know. I can't say that until I see him against some of them.
Top 3, top 5.
And that's my thing is it's top 5. Okay,
I'll say 4.
Okay,
until I see more.
Yeah, I want to see him against those people because my thing is I like how he competed this season, but I'd like to see Jeremy against a Jordan, against a Horacio, against a Kylan, and see how he stacks up to a little bit tougher competition. Because in my opinion, Turbo, Thea, like a lot of the vets that he went against this season were not like A-list challengers, top tier.
Yeah. And top of the line is because they eliminated all the threats earlier in the season, which is the smart way to play the game. I got Jeremy at the top of my list. I feel like he is the most impressive of any Era 4 because how many of them came in and won? Just simple as.
I agree 100%. I'm not taking
Emmanuel.
I'm not taking
he
anything.
He had played before.
Yeah, played before. I'm not taking anything away from Emmanuel. I'm just saying, like, even from the start of the season, the vets that were cast were not the A-list challenge vets.
Jeremy came in episode 0 and beat every single person in the cast up the mountain.
But not the people that I want to see him against. I want to see him run against Kylan and Horacio and Jordan.
He beat Michaela.
And then I'll tell you.
He beat
I don't care.
everyone.
But here's what I will say to round out my thought. Here's what I will say is that saying that, I do think that Jeremy could keep up with Horacio, Jordan, Kylan,
That's why I want to see it.
It's not something that I'm saying like, oh, put him up against these and he'll get humbled.
Yeah,
no,
it's not.
I think it would be an amazing show, and I can't even tell you who I think would win a fight.
No, I don't know.
But
I think he would win again before some of these people ever win.
Really?
I would love to see together them 4, like especially Jordan, Horacio, Kylan.
He's had
Jeremy.
winner stock since episode 1, and how many eliminations did he see?
Question.
1.
Here is the bigger question.
1.
Could he beat Nerys in elimination? Because Horacio, Kylan,
why is that
Olivia?
That's true.
They all lost to Nerys.
They all that's actually a fair point. That's really funny.
That's the real test.
The final and take Olivia's spot?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. But what I do want to say is I think that Jeremy competes. Jeremy competes with all those guys.
But I want to see it.
I think his social game is top tier. His strategic game is top tier. His physical game is top tier.
He gets put in a puzzle with Kylan, he's going home.
Yeah, that's true.
He gets put in
ready for
endurance.
This? Are you ready for this? He's not getting put in a puzzle against Kylan. That's how good he is.
After this season, yes,
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
You've seen all the puzzles.
They've seen him now.
Look, do I think you put him in this race with Horacio and it's a fucking draw? Probably.
Yeah,
they're like neck and neck.
I think it would be a really fucking great show.
They were both paired with Olivia.
Do I think,
and who knows what would happen to Horacio if Olivia didn't get injured like that?
I think Jeremy in physical eliminations against Corey Wharton, Corey Lay. Who's winning?
It depends what
Jeremy.
Yeah, is it pole wrestle, hall brawl, ball? What is it?
Look, because
I think he's got a chance, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I don't think he's winning. He's not 10 out of 10, but I think he has an opportunity no matter what the elimination is.
I want to see him do that football one that Corey Wharton did.
The only person...
Me too.
The only person that I think legitimately beats him 10 out of 10 times is Jordan on this.
Oh, for sure. Wait. Is Jordan... That's not in what we're talking about, is it?
No, I'm saying that is the only person I think beats Jeremy in the final.
Unquestioned, yeah.
Unquestioned, I think Jeremy competes with every single other person except Jordan.
But I do want to say that I think that is in agreeing with you on that. I also think there would be a chance that Horacio or Kylan could beat him. It would be 100%. A good race.
Yes,
and I wouldn't be able to call it. I would please.
It would depend on who their partners were.
I want to see it.
That also matters. But I think something that he has, we talk about these intangibles, I think Jeremy is a great partner. And that goes a long way in these finals.
His partner Jordan with Anissa again.
Yeah. I think Jordan could win every season if he was just maybe a little bit better of a partner sometimes.
Look,
or if he was by himself.
And what I was saying,
or if he's by himself, or if you get rid of the partner.
Let's take this shortcut and hurt your ankle.
That's too to clarify what I was saying. If Jeremy and Jordan go against each other in this final 10 times, I feel like Jordan wins 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we got
that. But if Jeremy and Horacio...
I understood 10 out of 10.
I love you. I was like, wait, we heard that, right?
Like, Jeremy versus Horacio versus Kylan versus Fessy versus
those percentages change.
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I can't call it. Maybe 60-40 Jeremy, just because he won it. You know what I mean? But it's way closer.
Whoever out there is listening that cares.
If you still are.
If you're out there, it's like the zombie apocalypse. We don't know where we're going to end up. Yeah. That's what we want. We want all of them. All of them.
Yeah, just put them all on the season.
Yeah, all of them.
Let's just have 60 cast members and just let's run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Bring back Marlon, too.
Just vibes.
Yeah, just vibes. And
first couple episodes get rid of 10 people.
1 male winner. 30 men, 30 women, let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's an all-out war.
We're going to eliminate of you by you guys playing Connect 4.
Bye, Olivia. Right off the bat.
No, by eating an onion.
And a chili.
Oh, God, yeah.
With a camera directly on you the whole time.
In your face.
Yes.
Right.
Dude, I love the whole TJ-CT thing online. That was fucking hilarious.
The drama.
CT, like, did you think, or TJ, like, do you think CT? Of course, why not? CT get matters. You want me to cheat over freaking an onion and chili? I eat that for breakfast. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
this season had it all, and I loved it.
It was a really good one.
Totally.
Honestly, I couldn't think of a better season for us to call it a wrap on.
Literally.
On a good note.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a ride from start to finish. It only got better also, if that makes sense. And that actually, I think, is important in like a storytelling aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to pointless speculation, which is what do we think's happening on 42?
Nothing good.
What do you think we're getting?
I think we're getting OGs.
Yeah, I think it's
Are
going to be
we
bad.
getting all-stars, basically?
I'm going to go with Rivals.
I don't even think it's going to be that exciting.
I don't think it's going to be Rivals.
You don't think
some new format.
I hope so.
Everybody's talking about it's got to go out with a bang. It's got to be something. I mean, that's why I'm going with that.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is they're not going
Stop
to though.
That's been my whole shtick for 4 years.
I think.
Yeah.
I think they're. I mean, look. What are we talking? What I think they're going to do, or what I would want them to do?
You think first.
What I think they're going to do is, I think they're going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
I think.
I like now I see.
Literally.
No, literally, yes.
Like it's going to be. They're going to make a misstep. I just have that feeling.
I just know
that it's going to be like a mostly OG season.
Threats, vets, and pets. I'm sorry.
I would bring your pets.
I have a feeling it's going to be something called like throwback. Like I don't even. It's going to be awful.
Yeah.
Whatever. I want to see Jay on there. I want to see Polly on there. I don't want to see Turbo. CT's coming, I want to see Wes come out of retirement for this last one. Johnny can stay home, but he's going to be there.
Yeah, he'll be there just to piss you off.
I don't know. I just don't have faith that they're going to do 2 good seasons in a row.
Johnny Bananas.
I'm so sorry for that.
Girlfriends.
But
what would be their best move? What would be their optimal move?
I think what they should be doing is they should, instead of taking OG challengers that are fucking way too old to be competing with these new school players and putting them in new school formats, They should be taking OG formats and making the modern day players compete in them. Give us an Inferno 4, or name it whatever the fuck you want, but that style.
Yeah.
Take us back to give us a Cutthroat 2,
Yeah.
but do it with modern day players. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would hit on the nostalgia for the fans.
Hell
It would
yeah.
keep the show moving forward with newer players, so that we're not relying on these people who don't want to do this anymore and who aren't going to be able to for too long. And like I said, you're getting that nostalgia, you're getting that throwback, you're giving fan service while still trying to push the show forward, in my opinion.
Creating new storylines. Like,
and they need to cast younger. Like, you need to get
gotta.
the 21, 22-year-olds in there. You need to have an age cap on the new players, and freaking you have 25 and below, and bring those fucking people in and let them fucking party.
Yeah.
so what you're saying is just their brain should not be developed all the way yet.
Right.
So
Is that too
Bananas
much
is
to
still
ask?
coming back?
That's perfect.
Yeah. That's good.
Bananas will be there.
He'll be there forever just to haunt you.
I think what they're gonna do is they are gonna try to go nostalgic. We're gonna get Arrivals or an X's, or we will get something like Free Agents 2.
So-
Is what I think we'll get. What they should do, in my opinion, is they should do an Invasions or War of the Worlds 2, where it's two different teams, and one is new threats again, and this time we get Era 3 and 4 vets.
I actually thought that was going to be, at one point, how it was going to be is a team of new threats versus a team of vets. I would have loved that.
Give me people, if you've only done 3 seasons or less, you're on this side. If you've done 4 seasons or more, you're on this side.
I think
That's it. So guess what? You might get Horacio and CT on the same fucking team.
Right. Boom.
And on the other side, you've got Jeremy, Kyland. You know, it could work.
I'm with you guys. I think that I think that what they'll do for 42 is really lean heavily into what has been done rather than trying to break any new ground. But I think what's going to happen, because it is presumed it's going over to Paramount Plus, CBS is already tied into all of that. I think that if Survivor season 50 does well, which is returning players in the new format, so players from pre-40 in the 26-day format versus 39, if that does well, I think that they're much more likely to lean into what Corrina's saying and take old formats of the challenge and bring them forward with new players. And I think that's perfect. I agree with you 100%.
Do a time warp. Do a fucking time warp and literally recreate all those cheesy dailies.
That's what I said.
Dirty 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Dirty 30 would be it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a really good one.
Dirty 42.
Or bring back the voting like they did on fucking, what was that, Vendettas, where if you voted for someone, your fucking stage lit up.
Yeah. I loved that.
And you got to tell who voted for you.
Yeah, it was good because if you threw your vote, you could hide it.
Yeah.
There was so many brilliant things that season. I think
except for Zach and Amanda.
I think the challenge is at its best when they have a good mix of what they know works, but they're also taking some risks.
And people who play differently, like different game mentality.
They need that. That was part of what was so refreshing.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think it's coincidence that this is one of the first seasons in a long time that we haven't had any Vacation Alliance.
Yeah.
I don't think it was mentioned once. Maybe early on, but I don't remember.
And this is someone who was a fan of the Vacation Alliance for a long time, but the realization of what it did to the game.
Yeah.
Do you think it ruined the show? If 42 is the last season ever, do you think historians will blame
Let's
the
not put that
Vacation?
energy out there. Take it back.
No, I mean, that's like that's like blaming someone for playing the season given to them.
Because it's not. Because you also have to think like.
Well, I'm not trying to assign blame. I'm just trying to look for causality.
Right. But like large alliances like the Vacation Alliance have been around since the dawn of the fucking challenge.
The dawn of time.
They just didn't have a name always.
But I think what it really would come down to is that people just didn't like Tori and Devin and, some of the people as part of the Vacation Alliance. Josh, they hated Josh. They hated Fessy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that the large alliances definitely made the show more boring because they didn't have anybody to go against them. Nobody was willing
and
to
nobody was willing to.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard in a game of numbers and force to force your way into an unbreakable alliance.
It is, but I mean, even like back in the day when we'd have like the big alliances of like, the JEK and all the girls that would gravitate to them, the other side of the house, even though they weren't necessarily like friends or whatever, they'd actually come together to try to do what they could. But you don't see that these days anymore.
They try to assimilate.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, I don't want to blame the Vacation Alliance per se, but I will say the use of big alliances and nobody being willing to fight back against that made the last few seasons quite boring. And I say that as a fan of everybody in the fucking Vacation Alliance besides, I mean, and not that I hate Fessy, but I'm just not a fan of him. But,
we're not a fan of Fessy.
But, I just like, I love Tori. I love Devin. I love Anissa. You know what I mean? So it's like, nothing against them. I'm just done with the whole big alliance thing. I don't care if it's Bananas, if it's Olivia, if it's Tori.
I think what we saw is the format can break that sort of shit up if they do it properly.
And it
has to, yes.
And that's
I was just going to say, like, to tack on to what Corrina's saying, like, in addition to all of those factors that having that big alliance played into sort of making the seasons a bit less interesting is the fact that those people are then playing for 3 seasons down the line. They're not making the moves in the season that they're in and making reparations off season.
Well, that might make 42 more interesting because there might not be a future season.
This might be the last one. No bars.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if we get a Tori where she's not thinking about next season, or
could be great.
It's her last season. You never know.
Well, and that's my thing is like we already know CT's coming in hot.
Oh yeah.
So they know that they are going to have to bring somebody in that can compete with him. And other than like these new threats, like a Will, a Jeremy, maybe a Cedric in the right matchup.
Yeah.
I think you have to bring a Jordan. You have to do what it takes. You have to bring a Wes.
Devin.
Car has to come back.
And then you need to bring these other guys that are in the middle. Like we're saying, you have to bring a Devin, a Corey, a Rossio, a Kylan.
A Nelly T.
Bring back, bring back Nelly T. I don't even care. Even if it's just as a co-host. Just bring
but have you guys seen him training?
He's seen. I
want him to be the first amputee on the show.
That'd be cool.
Set
He's
that
been
record.
training with Jordan a few times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, well, I hope that's not, but thanks for indulging my what if. Yeah. And we won't blame them, but I might.
Per se.
Yeah. We don't have to, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. It's not a direct result of them. I do think you're right. It's a history, a pattern of casting and production, letting these sort of things get by.
That, or if you're going to cast all of them, make it a two-team season.
And get them on different sides.
All those people are on one season, and all the other ones are on the other.
You got to pair them up with someone they're not close with.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I also think, for example, even the seasons we had where we had rookies, is I think that mentality of you need to learn how to play the game and what from these vets. It just creates a copy paste of how the game is played. It's not fun. That's why this season was so fun because so many different ways people were going at it. So, it's just, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for the show, but I'm also
it's
not
also
holding my breath.
The people that came in this season. So looking at the past couple of seasons and the rookies that came in, they're okay. Some of them are really good. Some of them are meh, but they're all coming in as rookies and they're constantly identified as rookies. This season, they're called new threats.
They weren't.
And they're coming in as new threats. And they're coming in to stake their claim on the game, on the season. And I think that mentality and the fact that the vets weren't referring to them as rookies, they were referring to them as the new threats because that was sort of their moniker. It built that confidence and it built that desire to play differently, and it built that ability to play and go against the grain and not play the same game that the vets are playing. And I think that that's one of the things that even subconsciously helped move this season forward.
Yes.
Fuck it. Make 42 what we've been talking about. Battle of the fucking different shows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Survivor,
that would be
Big
fun.
MTV.
Yeah.
Make it happen Cutthroat style.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, that's what I would love for them to do.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
don't think that
I
they'll
don't
do
think
it.
they will, yeah. But I
There's
think it
going
would
to be
What?
2 people on the American race team.
No, it'd be like CBS.
There'll be at least 4 people.
yeah, it'd be, well, I think, yeah. But I hope it's not their final season, but I have a feeling that's
At least in this incarnation.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, at least in this incarnation until Netflix buys them out too.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll figure out a way to do it ourselves and we'll
I
produce
mean,
it
totally different
better.
level of
Yeah.
skill.
That's an idea.
because
True,
we have
and
good
different level of reality
ideas.
television. But I actually like the Paramount Plus seasons of Ink Master more than I like the Spike TV ones.
Mm. Oh, cool.
We had nothing but praise for the
True.
USA seasons, I feel like. So
Yeah.
if they head in that direction,
Yeah.
even like World Championship, it was not a perfect
Yeah.
season, but we had a lot of fun.
But yeah.
I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, some of my favorite players came out of that. Like I am a big Danny McRae
Totally.
fan.
How
Yeah.
can you not be? Him
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Desi.
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 Chanel,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh.
like Tiffany Mitchell coming over.
Tiffany Mitchell.
You don't get
Shout out
Kylan.
Tiffany Mitchell. I'm so excited for Trader.
Trader.
Sorry, squirrel.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So
Fuck yeah.
excited.
But we didn't get Kylan without USA.
And I mean,
Yeah,
all,
mhm.
all the USA
You know what I
winners
mean?
are survivors. Just saying.
That's actually, I forgot about that. That's crazy. Get Chris Underwood
Yeah.
in 42.
Yeah.
Oh
Do
shit.
you think he'd come back?
No. Absolutely not. His 2 wins are the most remarkable things that have ever happened in reality TV.
Yeah.
He should stay away.
He's like, we
Stay
won't
away,
try for a
bro.
third.
Don't ruin the legacy.
Do
Yeah,
not
just
ruin the
retire on
legacy.
top.
Yeah.
Retire on top. 4
For sure.
eliminations to a win against Johnny Bananas and
And
Corey.
Fessy.
Yeah.
And he was voted out 3rd in and Vestal.
Yeah.
And then he was voted out 3rd in Survivor and then came back at the final 6 and won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, guys, we pushed it to 2.5 hours, just like the original CFP podcasts always were.
I knew we could.
We talked about absolutely nothing but circles for fucking 2 hours.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. But hell of a way
Oh,
to
yeah.
end the season.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I love it.
On
Good
top
way
of
to
a
end the
mountain.
season.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look, I couldn't think of a better guest to have come on with us to wrap this up than Alex.
Stop.
Yes.
No, man. Look,
Yes.
I think it's very telling that you are the one guest that we've made sure to have back every single season.
Even in off seasons, we're like, we got to get Alex in here, man.
Yeah, let's get him on to debate something with us.
It's
Yeah.
very full circle.
With that being said, if you are a fan of Alex joining us, we are going to be doing stuff on the other channel soon
Yes.
over on
I'll be
Hayes
there.
Reactions. So make sure you guys follow
Keep
us
an
over
eye out.
there.
And we'll be covering reality TV stuff over there, guys. It just won't be here anymore. So
Yep.
when Traders comes on, we'll be fully covering that over on Hayes Reactions for
Exciting.
42. You know, we'll be over there. And for anything else we feel like getting into. So
We have plans. So many
yeah,
plans.
make sure you guys follow us over there. Don't follow. I mean, you can follow us here because we still got some things coming out for you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
You're going to
Not
want the
100%
notifications, but
Mhm.
also follow us over there. So do
Well,
both.
I'm
All
glad
the
you said
things.
that because I really want to let everybody listening know, especially if you made it this fucking far,
Ooh.
that look, you guys are going to want to stay tuned through Christmas. You are going to see an absolute murderer's row. And if you don't know what that means, go look it up.
Google that shit.
Chat
Oh, wait.
GPT that shit.
But you guys, it is going to be an absolute murderer's row. And I couldn't think of a better way for us to say goodbye to you guys
Yeah.
than what we're about to drop on you.
Just
Yeah.
banger after banger after banger.
Banger.
Look, we don't miss.
Mm-mm.
Dial on, dial on, dial on, dial on, and dial on.
Top 5 rappers all time.
Also,
That's
get rich or
exciting.
die trying because we didn't actually say it this entire episode, despite the fact that we said it in the episode.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did. Rick said it a few
I've
times.
said it like
wasn't
8
listening.
times already. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we even said me and Alex even said Cedric's the one who said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard him.
Get Rich or Die Tryin. That was
Volume
perfect.
4.
Honestly, we can't record anything after this again because they said it in the show. It wasn't the title, but it was said. It
was said, Rick.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Serendipity.
It is
Mhm.
serendipitous. Magic.
Well,
It
for
was
the
meant
last,
to be.
for
Magic.
the last time.
Magic.
Oh, magic. For the
Magic.
last time. Katie's like, hello, I said fucking magic.
That was my magic word.
One job.
Breeze Brothers, bitch. Hit the button.
Damn this guy.
Look, I love you guys
Quick.
so much. This has been so fun. Major
Wild
love out
ride.
to everybody out there who has supported us the last few years. And yeah, like you said, for the last time.
For the last time, with that being said, let's wrap this up. For myself, Ricky Hayes, my beautiful wife, Corrina Hayes, Katie, Bad Blood Pahura, Tony, Stats, and Infolance. That's 2 for 1, 2 people for the price of 1. And then we've got Josh motherfucking Chambers, and of course, our very favorite special guest, Alex from Two Dudes Watch Cartoons. Brizard. I had to fuck it up one last time just to make it official. Had to. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So for the last roundtable recap from the Challenge Fandom Podcast, thank you guys. We love you. And best of luck. Bye.
Bye.
See.
I feel like doing hocus pocus. Goodbye. Take me to the window.
Peace, motherfuckers.